So there's Raina and Sane Reth, 11. Welcome aboard. How are you doing this afternoon or morning?
A little anxious, but I'm good. How are you?
We are having a blast here. And Sane Reth, good morning. How are you as well?
Good morning. I am doing all right. I'm looking forward to Raina's SMRPG run.
Oh, I have been looking forward to it as well. And what can you tell us about it?
So there is no free characters on. We're going to start with one character, which is Peach, because she's, of course, the best character. All weapon equipables will be randomized, so we won't know what stats they'll have until we look on the screen. We won't know who can equip them until we try. And also, characters will have randomized spells and stats.
Well, sounds like something to look forward to. You are aware about the incentive that you will be going through?
I am a little worried about it, but we'll see how it goes.
Okay, well, we've got every confidence in you, so let's do it. Are you ready to kick it off?
I am. You want to count me down?
All right, you got it. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Smash that start button.
Well, I probably should have put my name in, but okay.
Oh, all right. Well, that was just a practice countdown.
Hey, Raina, could I get you to do me a favor?
Yeah, what's up?
Could you go live here in Discord as well for me? Less delay on doing commentary.
Sorry, I thought I was already live on Discord. My bad.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, when
It's
you
no big
switch
deal.
channels. There we are. There we go. We are. I
Cool.
believe it. Wait, hold on
All
a
right.
moment. Hold on one moment.
All
Wait,
right.
hold on a moment before we go. Hold on one moment.
Okay, there we are.
All right, I see it now. Before we go. Okay, and can we get a reset on the clock?
There we
if
are.
at all
All right,
possible?
I see it now.
Okay, and can we get a reset on the clock if at all possible? Well, I don't know. But if you're ready, though, we'll go ahead and we'll kick it down or take it down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let's do it. Go.
Awesome. Okay, so first thing you always want to do in a randomized SPG run is check your bed, because there's always going to be a key here. And we got the seed, which isn't super useful, but it's a check.
Yeah, the seed and the fertilizer are two dud items per se, non-progressive items. However, they can actually lead to some very good items. They're normally used in Rose Town in order to grow the giant beanstalk that would normally lead to the lazy shell. But since this is the randomizer, they are not going to lead to that. You may have noticed that the key items in and of themselves are randomized. A free spiked link here in Peach's room, which could be very useful. It may not be great.
Always
We'll
check
find out
the
later.
secret item, guys.
It may not be great. We'll find out later. Ooh, couple of equipment options there with the fire dress and the drill claw as well. Treasures are going to be randomized, and the wealth of the treasures in and of themselves are going to be set to a specific value. So, due to how the flags are, it's going to be, I think, the mid slash high tier value, not the extra high tier value of finding like super suits and stuff like that in chests.
Well, we can't equip any of the stuff that we got yet, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. We do have a decent armor here for Peach, but we don't have enough gold for it yet. And we do have super suits that Peach can equip.
Nice. Lots of magic defense on that super suit and lots of speed. 117 speed with plus 120 magic defense. You may have noticed that there was a weapon or a piece of armor with two arrows on one of the stats. Those two arrows mean that stat will be boosted, and you cannot stack like boost on top of it. What that does is it reduces damage taken by half if it's on defense or magic defense, or increases damage dealt by 50% if it's on attack or magic attack. On top of that, we'll see status icons show up on armor and potentially weapons. You'll mostly see them on armor, and those will give either half damage taken from fire, lightning, or ice. Case in point with the half lightning you saw mushroom and a scarecrow. You see a mute bubble, scarecrow, KO. If you see any status on the second row where there's speed, that is a status immunity. KO immunity is huge.
We have a really good attack scar for, I believe it's Bowser.
Yeah, that would be Bowser.
That's 634 gold later on. We'll have to go check that later. I don't like to start my actual boss fighting until I actually find some equipables. If I'm playing by myself, I will just go straight into Mushroom Way and just see how it goes, but sadly, Peach doesn't have a lot of attack, no matter how you randomize it.
Doesn't have a lot of attack or a lot of defense, but she definitely is one of the stronger magic attackers, so if you actually start with a good spell, then the early game isn't anywhere near as bad as what it could be. Nice, a Sia right off the bat.
Honestly, not an item I use very much. Which I know I should, but if I'm gonna take a fight, I'm gonna end up taking the fight.
That's fair. It's extra EXP, and sometimes you gotta play a little bit safer than a little more risky.
I like to check down this tunnel pretty early, just oh, I'm losing my gold. Just because it's a item check, or key item check in Yoshi's Island. Yes, I guess it's called Yoster's Island, but...
Yeah, Yoster Isle. So, the first 3 wheel key item checks that have been done, nice bright card.
Very nice.
That'll come in handy later. The first 3 key item checks are the 3 Musty Fierce Flags locations, which are underneath Mario's bed, behind the sign in Rosetown, and in between the O and the A in Yoster Isle. Super jump, that's not too terribly bad.
I can work with that.
Just very hard execution-wise later on.
That's not a bad slap glove either. Or super slap, sorry. Hammer is...
Oh, hello.
Hammer has...
That hammer has some power.
Yeah, but I'm looking at those stat resists, which are pretty good. We'll go with the hammer. Even that spike link is pretty good.
Yeah, that spike link would be good to keep for later on. It's a good starter weapon for Mario.
Yeah, I don't think I have enough for... I have enough for the punch glove, but you can't equip it. I gotta get some more gold.
Yeah. We can always come back to it. There's still a lot of chests that can be hit here early on without really going into any fights.
Well, if I would stop running out of doors, that would help.
Yeah. We both know how many times we've done that. 50 coins definitely helps a lot.
Yes, it does.
And then, of course...
8. I got trolled by coins.
I mean... It happens. But at the same time, you're about to get 30, 40 here. 30, I think.
I think it's 40.
No, it is 40.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
It's been so long since I've actually hit that switch that I don't remember off the top of my head.
So, here's my question. How brave are we feeling today?
Define brave.
There's a very scary check that I like to do that I probably shouldn't do. Like, right off the bat, but I say let's go for it.
You're gonna do the... Are you gonna do the Dodo check?
Oh no, I'm gonna do the Nimbus Vines check. And see what I can get from those chests. After we do a safety save, of course.
I am all for this, actually.
I'd like a star egg.
Star Egg's not bad, that's for sure.
Yeah, but that's not a bad froggy stick either.
That's a really good froggy stick with the boosted defense and magic defense.
God, we really gotta get some money.
A froggy stick is on par with, I believe it was the hammer.
Yeah, the hammer had 86 instead of the froggy stick, but the froggy stick's way better. So I'm hoping...
For sure.
I always hold out for the fact that Peach will get a frying pan that's really good, but we will see. Anyone who doesn't know the base game, frying pan was Peach's like secret weapon that she'd have. It had a crazy amount of... It had a lot of attack power, I'm sorry. And it just made her a really good physical damage dealer.
Yeah, the damage output from the frying pan was absolutely absurd, and one of the biggest mechanics for damage in this game is that there's a swing in your damage rolls in and of themselves based upon the weapon that you're wielding. So if you have a higher tier weapon, you're going to have a much wider damage range variance.
Hey, we made it without dying.
If you have a lower tier weapon. Yeah, that was beautifully done.
We got a feather. Feather could be good.
It very well could be. I'm hoping it is.
It's not bad on the magic attack, and the speed and defense is kind of bad, but it does have lightning attacks. That won't be too terrible.
Yeah. Vines are tough. Vines are even tougher when you're going really fast up them.
Yeah, luckily I've done the vines enough times to think I pretty much have it down. I don't get caught very often. When I do, it's really sad.
That happens to the best of us.
Oh, look, oh no, it's a bad frying pan.
And
Look.
She can't even equip it.
Runs over, folks, sorry.
Rip. Holy cow, that masher. That masher's got some damage on it, and it's got KO resist.
But it's minus 39 magic defense, and it's only one less than the hammer, so don't know how I feel about that. We could get the XP booster. It does equip on her.
Yeah, the EXP booster wouldn't be too bad. Now, the EXP boosters still works the same as it does in vanilla.
It just has some better stats on it most of the time. Okay, that gives me a little. It gives me 20 attack power. I may be able to do mushroom way. I prefer to do it with the weapon, but we need to take some fights.
You could always check what's in the seed, because you do have the shop and the 3 chests over there.
True. Seeds is not a check I usually check, like in my routing. Just because I know if I get caught by those fishes, I am dead.
I mean, you do have the star here that you can use after you.
That is true.
Well, there's a lazy shell.
There's a basic weapon for Peach. Even the lazy shell is bad. That breaks my heart.
That hand cannon's not too bad. The minus magic attack kind of isn't the best.
Yeah, but that nautical dress is good for now.
Yeah, that should cause most things to only deal 1 damage to you.
I think we'll grind. We'll get at least a level with the XP star, and then we'll go to Mushroom Bay. I'm confident. Maybe.
I think you'll be good. Because you should hit at least level 3 from this.
Well, if my movement was a little bit better, I probably would have got a little more XP, but it's okay. That's a whopping 10 HP from that level up. That's super nice.
Yeah. And then 4 attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Alright, I am digging these Peach level ups. Good job, Peach.
So fun fact about the level ups is that they're not entirely randomized yet. They still follow the vanilla level up tables. So if you actually get a character that starts at level 1, like Mallow, except I think Mallow starts at level 2, but Mallow starts at level 11 or something higher than that, Mallow will have every level up stat from each previous level.
I heard they're also working on where we could change the overworld sprite.
I believe that's being worked on.
Yeah, but it's just not out yet. I can't wait for that. I'd rather run around as Peach anyway.
I love that question made. It's just Yoshi aid made from freshly squeezed Yoshi. Just Yoshi melons.
Poor Yoshi. It looks like we're gonna slop our way to victory for a while until we find something better. Well, Ninja Rancher's not a bad pickup. I mean, if I don't need it, I can just sell it for gold.
You can. Ooh, there's an unused enemy, the Mastodon.
Always one of my favorites to fight. Until it kills me.
Which it shouldn't with this, because high in magic defense.
Right, Peach is pretty bulky when it comes to magic. So Sonny, how, do you want to tell the viewers about how you got started with SMRPG? And then I'll go after you.
I'm sorry. Could you ask that one more time? I just want to make sure I heard you right.
Do you want to tell the people watching how you actually got into the randomizer? And then I'll go after you do?
So, I have actually known Pidge, who's probably the main developer of this randomizer at this point,
We love
for
Pidge.
quite a while. And we absolutely love Pidge. And Pidge suggested that I give the randomizer a try because I was looking at learning the vanilla speedrun just to actually get used to SMRPG's mechanics again, blocking, timed hits, perfect timing stuff, and relearning super jumps. And that was about 4 years ago now at this point.
I started playing, well honestly I kind of stumbled into the SMRT randomizer. I was playing another one that was out, I think it was called, oh jeez. It was like Terrible Power and something. It was a good randomizer. It just wasn't as, you know, sophisticated as this one has become. Oh geez, 3 is kind of scary. And my last marathon run I did of actual SMRG, I had Pidge who actually commentated for me, which was nice. That's why we love Pidge, she's great.
Yeah, Pidge is amazing. There's Mallow and a Fire Cape.
But I've been playing SMRPG for a while now. Well, we can equip the feather, that's not bad.
Which means Mallow's gonna have a lot of increased speed.
He has Ultra Flame, which is not a bad magic attack for him.
Nah, that's not bad at all.
I always appreciate a good linear route when I start playing. Oh, it's Magic Koopa. That's scary.
That's really scary at this point, because Croco 1 actually has kind of a high magic stat.
We may just skip that for a minute and go get some coins. Oh, and we got into a fight.
That may be a bad idea.
As much as I love my characters here, they need some weapons. So does our wonderful host have anything to add while I'm just running around getting money?
Well, while you are running around collecting money, I do have a little bit of money to announce. We do have a $10 donation for Purple Mage Claire, who says, "Here's to hoping we get power suits for everyone." Which, that does sound pretty awesome. So thank you, Purple Mage Claire.
Well, we found our shiny stone.
Oh, of course.
Sorry about that. You can go ahead.
Oh, of course. We also have a $5 donation from CS Radical, who says, "So excited to see Super Mario RPG in this marathon. It has been consistently one of my favorite JRPGs over the years and still holds up today. Good luck with Sulix, and go bash out those enemies with that frying pan." Thank you, CS Radical.
There goes my heart again. That frying pan is so bad.
Yeah, that frying pan was abysmal. That shiny stone, though, I mean, mentioning Culex in that previous donation, I mean, that is normally what would be used to get to Culex, but we'll see if it's randomized or not.
I didn't actually randomize the Kulix boss spot, so it's gonna be Kulix the entire time.
Okay.
I thought it
Also,
was
nice Pandorite at Pandorite.
right. I thought it was only fitting that we keep Kulex where he belongs. I gotta work on my super jumps. I'm so rusty about that. Oh, Mallow took a lot of damage on that. That's scary.
Mallow didn't have much HP and doesn't really have any magic defense right now. But your super jumps are just fine. This super jump should kill.
Easy peasy. Mallow, you can just, like, hug the floor. It's fine.
But the best part about Mallow hugging the floor is that Mallow is still going to get the experience and level.
And we just got Come Back, which is not a bad spell, especially when I don't have pick-me-ups accessible yet.
Come back. The best saving spell.
So, in the vanilla SMRPG, Peach is more like your versatile healer and support character. She has spells like Come Back, which is a revive. She has Group Hug and Therapy, which are both healing spells. But then she gets just a really fun magic attack called Psych Bomb. And she just throws a bunch of bombs at people. It's like the funniest thing you'll ever see.
Literally, she just rains bombs from the sky.
Because we all know Peach has a dark side, and I love it. That's why she's my favorite character. Who's your favorite character, Sonny?
My answer is not for the memes. It actually is Gino. Because the thing with Gino is that you get the ability to boost with him, and on top of that, he has probably the most powerful attack remainder that you have, a Sia.
Yeah, I forgot.
You get to boost your party members' attack and defense, and on top of that, Gino has the most powerful attack in the game, being Gino Whirl.
I missed my jump. Yeah, Gino Whirl is really... It's broken. That's why the randomizer has the option to turn off Gino Whirl. Like, at least its damage capabilities. I'm gonna have to take this fight.
Yeah, you are, unfortunately.
I did not turn off the Gino Whirl fight, or the Gino Whirl glitch, so it pretty much can one-shot anything, as long as it's not a boss.
Yeah, as long as the enemy doesn't have the boss bit associated with it, then you can do a timed hit with Gino Whirl to deal 9,999 damage. Totally looking at you, Exor.
Which is funny, because, you know, Exor is still a boss, but, you know, it's just one-shot Exor. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, the way that Exor was programmed in the game is very weird, because the left eye, right eye, and Neosquids all have the boss bit, but Exor himself does not.
Poor Mallow.
Just gotta take a nap.
I think when I asked Pitch about it, that she had told me the coding on this game was put together with, like, bubblegum and, like, paper clips.
Yeah, it's held together by bubblegum, paper clips, and a dream.
It's alright, Mallow's big sister Peach is just gonna murder everything and get a Mega Elixir for her time. Okay, I thought I clicked this fight, and it's still making me fight another one.
Yeah.
Guess we're getting some XP, y'all.
Yeah, not even duct tape tubs.
Well, there was a delay on my controller. That was not helpful. Oh,
I mean, it could have... Oh, hello.
Geno Beam's nice. I will take that. I don't know what to take here. Probably Magic Attack? I don't know. Physical goes up by 3.
Yes, Cyborg, but, I mean, there was the joke in that it doesn't have the boss bit, because it requires you to take out one of the eyes.
So what I'm trying to do here, for people who may be a little confused, you can actually jump on an enemy, and then once you run away, they basically become a object you can, like, leap off of. So I'm trying to get to that chest a little earlier than I normally would.
And that is actually something that can be used in Bandit's Way in order to actually... Thanks, Shy Guy. It's something that can be used in Bandit's Way to actually access a box far earlier than you really would be able to normally. That is referred to as the dog jump.
I'm trying to save the flower jar because those usually sell for good money. And I can do without it if possible. I need the gear more than I need the flower points. I'm just gonna run into every ghost, aren't I?
I guess so.
Another Jinx
look.
fight.
It's gonna be Jinx 2.
Obviously it is.
This fight might take a hot minute.
Oh, especially since he's immune to fire.
Question is, will he be immune to jump?
I don't think I have any syrup, so that's a problem. Oh, guess we're slapping. Oh, I don't think yeah, I may just have to reset here. Yeah, we'll come back with weapons. Jinx 2 is not fun.
I mean, Jinx 2 is better than Jinx 3 because you don't get opened up with bombs away.
True. Still not fun, though. And we're here for fun and chaos.
For sure. Now the question is, how much is that flower jar going to sell for?
Right, where did we see that? Was it, Nimbus Land that we saw that's a weapon that was really good, or?
Yeah. There was one in Nimbus Land that looked extremely good.
We need some fire, folks. Yeah, it was the froggy stick, right? Yep.
Yep.
Oh, and Mallow and Peach can both equip one, but it's expensive. Oh. Okay, goodie bag's gone. Bye, goodie bag.
Goodie bag. See you later.
I would much rather just use the jar than get 22 gold for it. That's insane. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a little. Yeah. It's a little silly. It's a little.
It's a bit ludicrous.
Thank you. Okay, so now that we have a good weapon, I think we should go. Maybe fight Magic Koopa. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Magic Koopa will fall quickly to that plus 82 attack.
All hail the power of Peach. So, if you think, what do you think about them remaking SMRPG? I really think they should.
It's gonna be interesting to see how it works. Just because it has been so long since the game's been made that I'm wondering how much they're going to change with it.
I hope they add more, honestly. Okay, so I'm sure you guys noticed that when you equip a different weapon that normally is equipped to a different character, like the rivet stick from Peach right now, it does change the sprite of the character attacking with it. And that's just the way it has to be because of the animations associated with that weapon.
Now, just wait, because if we get Mario wielding that spiked link, I think it was.
Yeah, spiked link.
There's going to be even more fun.
Well, the run's invalidated.
Hey, Raina.
Yeah.
Missed.
Yeah, I saw. At least my run's validated now, though, right?
Yep. The one true validation chest of the game.
It's always really annoying when you get that and there's like a horde of enemies around you, because once you get up, you'll get into a fight. There's just no hoping it.
Totally not looking at you, Nimbus Castle.
I'd rather have it here than Nimbus Castle, honestly. Okay, I don't know how to... Oh, wow, I've never gotten dog jump. I am very proud of myself.
So that is a 2 to 4 frame window.
I was just about to say I'm never going to get this jump, and it happened.
It was good.
I'm great.
It was a very good jump.
Marathon luck, guys.
Dog jump in and of itself is difficult.
Oh, why am I doing the platforms? I got dog jump.
I was about to say, you got dog jump. You don't have to.
Have it.
You're not used to getting dog jump.
I've never gotten dog jump. That is the first time for me. We keep
And a
getting
free mega elixir.
mega elixirs. Is this Final Fantasy? Isn't that run later? So we're gonna chase down Mandicoopy here until he gives up and fights us. And hopefully he's a little more friendly than I remember Mandicoopy being. I keep not touching him.
There you go.
Alrighty. Maybe he won't be immune to flame. We'll see.
We're about to find out.
He's not immune. I'll take it.
That's good.
And I missed the time hit. Wonderful.
That's fine. Solidify's probably going to kill Mallow here, but that's not going to be too big of a deal. It's mainly making sure that Peach here doesn't die, because Peach being the main damage dealer, she's going to get this fight done, and we're potentially going to get a key item, or not even potentially on the key item. We're going to get a key item, but potentially we're going to get a star piece.
Oh,
Alta card, Fret Bomb, and star piece.
our very first star.
Cue the Mario Party 1. You got a star.
So let's go back to Mushroom Kingdom and get some supplies. Surely nothing bad's gonna happen there.
Nah.
Nothing,
It totally hasn't been overrun by a pogo stick.
nothing bad ever happens in Mushroom Kingdom, right? Oh no.
It's a pogo stick. There might be a thing on the pogo stick, but it's a pogo stick.
We want to give Mallow some love here since he hasn't really done a whole lot.
Well, on top of that, Ultra Flame being on Mallow right off the bat and the Shed Guys being susceptible to fire is massive.
Peach is getting a lot of HP, and I'm super glad for that.
Yeah. Peach's natural level progression after she is actually pulled into the party is not that great in terms of HP growth. She probably has the slowest HP growth of all the characters, even Mallow. And Mallow is really the weakest character in the game. After you get Toadstool or Peach, you never really use Mallow again.
Yeah, so I like to check this house here just because it gives you an item. And one of my practice runs, I actually got a really good attack scarf from it. So we'll see how it goes.
Hopefully, it'll be something nice.
And if it's
Hopefully
not,
it'll be like a flower box.
it would be nice to be a super suit. I don't have to worry about buying one. Huh, Malice levels are not very good right now.
Nah, Mallow's levels don't get better until later on. And better is most definitely in air quotes. So, perfect blocks here are a 5-frame window in order to actually take 0 damage. Now, with spells, you cannot block spells. So, you're going to take damage from spells regardless.
Unless you're completely immune to that element of the spell, which is where our equipment comes in handy.
Yep.
I'll be honest, I am a little rusty when it comes to my perfect blocks. So you will see me block, but I don't think I'll get 0 very often. But you never know. We've had some marathon luck already. We'll see how it goes.
I mean, fortunately, with the shysters, the window to hit is actually pretty forgiving because it's very easy to see.
Okay, so we just got what's called a monster's FP is gone. Think of F flower points as your magic points, and that means the monsters can no longer cast spells. So they will still attempt to cast spells, but they won't do anything that turn. It's a wonderful mechanic they have in the game.
It's great when you find something at the Punchinella spot that has a high FP cost spell and then can't use it.
This is true. I don't know if we're gonna see Punchinella for the Punchinella spot for a while though. We could find that bomb.
Yeah, you never know where you're gonna run into that at.
And does our host have any questions from the chat or anything they want to add into our conversation while we're doing this?
Well, we do have a couple of donations that we can read right now. We do have Code Gorilla, who donates $25 and says, looking forward to a great weekend of randomized fun. And yes, we are as well looking forward to and actually already receiving a great weekend of randomized fun. And speaking of randomized, we have a $10 donation from Leggy Starscream, who has a special set of instructions. So I'm going to follow this instruction and say, let's raise money for Nami. Let's go Randothon, and good luck to all the runners. And I hope that was random enough for you. And of course, we do appreciate all of the folks who have contributed to the cause so far. We will be sitting here waiting for your donations as you send them in, and the donation link is sitting up in chat. It's been dropped in chat. It's donations.randomania.net, and at any point when you're able to, we will be gladly to take your donations on behalf of NAMI and pass them on so they can continue supporting their great mission.
As someone who actually deals with mental health issues, I am happy to be here to raise money for Nami. I'm very glad you guys accepted me, and I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, Nami's a fantastic charity.
So these fights are a little bit slower than I'd like, just because we have random formations on. So we could either get between one and then any number of shysters to fight. But it's alright, it's XP. We like XP here, don't we?
Free XP is good XP.
I don't know how I feel about Mario's palette there, though. That brown's really not one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Can't really complain, though. We got the awesome Heat Sprite, which is definitely one of my favorite ones. I think the other one that I really like is the Shadow Queen one. And
Shadow Queen Peach is really good.
And Peach just learned Psych Bomb.
Is it time to unleash destruction, Raina?
It might be. I don't know if I have enough FP for it though right now, but we will use it, preferably on the boss.
Especially since you'll get that free heal. 18. Ooh, that's a hefty cost.
Yeah, I have enough FP to do one, and that's sad. But we'll get some spells later on that don't cost so much. Hopefully someone will learn Thunderbolt, and that can make this a little bit easier.
Yeah, Thunderbolt, Shocker, Snowy wouldn't be too bad.
Even Geno World, poor Mallow right now is really not doing anything.
Poor Mallow doesn't have anything to do.
I feel like he's gonna be replaced pretty soon, as we get another character. Well, 2 more characters.
I was about to say 2 more.
He is a damage sponge right now, and he doesn't even do that well.
Good old meat shield.
I think we just gotta... I know, I saw the attack, but I think we had to go with HP. It's just so bad right now.
Actually, I was gonna make a note about that HP level. Ah, the Lamb's Lure. That item is very interesting with how it works.
Honestly, it's just money for me. Which I know is bad to say.
I was gonna say, you mean you don't want to show it off here real quick?
I mean, I can. I'll have Mallow throw one. We'll explain how it works to people. Just give me 1 second to not die. Okay, while Mallow's using it, do you want to explain how it works?
Alright. Lamb's Lure is gonna come. You see a sheep come up, throws a heart, turns the enemy into a sheep, and done.
It's a very silly item.
it actually turns into the sheep attack, which is an even more silly item because instead of just targeting one enemy, it targets all of them.
I'll be honest though, I have gotten probably 9 sheep attacks in the last 2 practice scenes that I did. So I'll be happy if we don't see that. Nothing worse when you're trying to get gear and items for your characters and all you get are sheep.
Yeah. Just suddenly sheep all over the place.
In retrospect, I could throw this fright bomb that should kill the rest of these.
It'll only target one of them.
Oh, right. Why did I think fright bomb hit everybody? I'm thinking of terrorizer.
Yeah.
Poor Mallow, he's just getting the stuffing beat out of him.
He is facing a beating right now.
We love our little...
Unfair, relentless beating.
Yeah, but we love our little marshmallow boy.
I mean, to be fair, solo mallow seeds are a thing.
I've done solo peach seeds, I haven't done solo mallow. I think that would make me cry.
Solo mallow isn't as bad as you would expect.
A mega cape. See, Grandma there doesn't let us rest in the bed, but I'm clearly the princess right here.
That mega cape is bad.
Yeah.
Outside of the half ice and poison.
Yeah. Well, that's a shame. Guess Mallow's really not doing much for us, is he?
Unfortunately, no. But you are about to be coming up to what normally would be the first boss holding a star piece, which is the max spot. But as we have mentioned, the bosses are randomized. And so, who are we going to get?
Our favorite little...
Oh, please be Croco 1 and not Croco 2.
Our favorite little not Yoshi.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, it's Croco 2.
Okay. Well, this is going to be fun. Hopefully he is susceptible to the Fright Bomb. That's going to make this fight go a lot faster. So, the Fright Bomb inflicts the Fear status, which reduces their attack and defense by 50%. And if the Fear status gets inflicted on a party member, it kind of sucks.
Well, that was Psych Bomb, which is my favorite spell from the game. It just throws a bunch of bombs. I like to think of it as the Ultima of this game.
Yeah. And so Peach just did 252 damage with that attack. Normally it would be 170 something.
332. Wow.
Yeah, that was a really good attack.
That was a really easy fight, too. That Fright Bomb came in handy. And we saved Mushroom Kingdom. What do we get for saving the kingdom?
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing. We got trolled. We still let them suffer.
But I have seen races get determined by people not doing that spot, putting it off until it's their last spot to do, and then their last star piece is there.
I don't honestly feel comfortable doing Kara Sewers just yet. Sadly. That Jinx fight is no joke.
I mean, you've got the armor for Jinx too on Peach.
Yeah, but if I can go and do Forest... I keep saying Lost Woods. I have Zelda on my brain, y'all. If I can do the Forest Maze first and get my third character, I would prefer to do that.
Play Mario, because using that chomp would be amazing. Nice, coin trick.
We need coins.
Yep.
I don't know. I think I'd rather have XP on.
Yeah, XP for now is going to be a lot more valuable than coins.
Plus
just because more levels.
Plus, a lot of the monsters we're fighting at the moment don't have coins that they're dropping.
Hello, Rock Candy.
Hello, throw that at a boss and watch him die. So, do y'all want to see the actual secret of the forest maze? We can go there and see it. What do you think, Sonny? You want to see the real secret of the forest maze?
Do it.
Gotta run through these rooms and ignore the rats and the fake mushrooms.
Good old Amanitas.
We'll do a safety save just because you never know when you're gonna run into the Power Rangers.
Or Gun Yoke.
I actually don't have as much trouble with Gungo as I do with the Action Rangers.
Well, yeah, Axum Rangers, you actually have to pay attention to your turn order and fully manipulate it so that way you do not get Justice Breaker.
Wow, my maneuvers are not good today.
Forest Maze is kind of tough just because you have the bees. Case in point.
Tempted just to murder the bee, but it'd be alright. It's not a bird, but jerk birds are jerk birds, guys.
And the bees are the jerk birds of this game.
So this is the secret of the forest maze. You go, just take the same path that I just took, and you get 5 treasure chests.
But those treasure chests are not thrown into the randomization pool for... I don't know why.
I think it's just because a lot of people don't know they actually go that way.
Probably.
Like, I have a lot of friends that have played this game with me since we were all children, but they didn't know about that until I showed them. Hey, look, it's Gino in a snazzy pink cape.
Gino.
I love Pink Gino. Pink Gino's great.
Pink Gino for Smash. Okay, meme's done.
Oh no, please give me Gino and Smash. It's Jagger. I'm not remotely afraid of this fight.
Easy fight. Sleepy time. Ooh, sleepy time.
We'll see if it works.
Because if it does, and Jagger would go before Toad Snowball.
So, that's another one of Peach's skills, or spells she learns in Vanilla. She likes her sheep, apparently.
Good block on the Terra Punch.
I don't like Terra Punch. I can never perfect block that.
It's really hard to perfect block.
Oh,
Mallow
Mallow's out of this fight.
I mean, Mallow could throw the rock candy.
I'd rather save that for a more difficult fight.
Totally not looking at you, Axum Rangers.
Yes.
Oh, that was a counter attack.
Oh, he countered. Oh. I don't like that one bit. At least Gino has good HP though, and pretty decent attack. I will take that.
Oh yeah. Gino's got some real good attack.
I didn't even remotely try to block that, and I don't know why.
Because you weren't worried about it.
And there's Jagger. Ooh, a 3 to magic attack. I think I'm gonna take that.
Yeah, it'll be really nice if, Raina, I need you to work for a moment, please. It would be really nice if you happen to get Group Hug on Peach.
Mega Cape's not the best for now, but we'll replace it later. See, I'm always hoping I get Group Hug on Peach, just because even though it's only, you know, it's only good on a magic user, but it's Peach's spell, and that's what I like her for. Ooh, a Parasol. Love me some Peach weapons. Yeah, it's no good.
It's a basic weapon, but it's something at least.
Hey, it gives Thunder Resist, so I'll take it. You know, we keep saving all these towns, and no one really gives us anything of worth. It's sad. Haven't they heard of equal work for equal pay?
No.
Tax Scarf was the thing that was good in here.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have anything I can sell to actually get there, though. mean,
I
I
mean,
I could
the
sell the.
Caro the Caro Caro would get you there. You just gotta hope that Bowser is blocked behind Cake and not behind the Bambino bomb.
Can we just hope we don't have to do cake all see? That'd be wonderful. I guess I'll do Caro Sewers. For anyone who hasn't played Vanilla, there is a boss that's an actual wedding cake, and it is terrifying.
The boss's name, quite literally, is Bunt. With the level that Mario's at, though,
I
where
believe.
it shows Mario, I
I
think
think.
Mario is going to be behind the bomb.
Yeah, I think Mario is behind Bomb, which is, a little sad because we had a weapon for Mario, but it's okay. I forgot we already did that boss thing until I actually jumped.
Good on you for remembering the Sia.
I don't use it. I usually just run or fight. But, I have it. It's a marathon. We should be safe about it, right?
Well, on top of that, the Sia is a guaranteed run.
I,
Nice dodge
I
on
don't
the
I
rats.
don't know how I
That
jumped
was
all over those.
that was so good.
Oh, my hands are sweaty. These jumps are gonna give me anxiety today, y'all. Okay, Mr. Host, you got anything else for us today? Any input?
Absolutely, I do. First, I would like to go and make an announcement that we do have the Final Fantasy V Career Day randomizer coming up, and the main donation incentives for those it's actually bid war. It's for the naming of the characters. So we've got Bartz, Ferris, Scalef, Kryl, Lena, all have the options to receive names based on your donations. And right now, it looks like we do have some people that would win right now if the donations were to be cut off right now. But we do have a couple of hours yet before donations are cut off for that incentive. So get your donations in. And one of those that we do have in right now is a $10 donation from Infinius, who says, donating to support a great cause, donating to make Lena's name be the best girl on all Final Fantasies, Yuna. So, yeah, go ahead and get your donations in if you have a name that you'd like to apply to any of our characters. I do believe there is a 5-character limit to that name, but go ahead, put in that we do have some, clever and creative donations already sent up for those bid wars, and we are very interested in seeing how creative and how clever the community can be. Just remember to keep them clean and fun so that we can actually put them on our stream that we try to keep PG, maybe PG, slightly PG-13, but yes. Other than that, let's do it. So keep supporting our goals, our charity here, NAMI. Of course, NAMI is, as we've mentioned before, is a grassroots organization that supports people affected by mental illness all across America. In addition, NAMI also helps shape national public policy for people with mental illness and their families, and provides volunteer leaders with the tools, resources, and skills necessary to save mental health in all states. It's a national program and it acts both in our communities and in our state levels. It's a very wonderful cause, and uh, Randomania has chosen it because it is an organization whose outreach has been promoted and been affected by several of staff, including a former uh, member of the staff who recently did lose his battle with cancer, OPT lawyer, and that's why we're doing this. It's an act of it's an act of kindness for all people in our communities and even some of us. So thank you for those of you who donated. Thank you, of course, to the runners, commentators, and the rest of the staff who've been part of this. And let's keep those donations coming in, everybody. And let's get hype. Let's get let's get those bid wars going if you can. We would all appreciate it. And there is one other bid war that is in effect. It's for the It'll Do 2 randomizer which is coming up later today as well. You get to select the outfit for the run for the It'll Do Randomizer, and that will be run immediately following Final Fantasy V Career Day Randomizer, and that will be run by Final Cat and Arborelia. So thank you for you participating in it, and of course, uh, Raina, definitely appreciate it as well, showing your skills and being part of this, and Sonarath for being part of it as well. It's awesome.
Well, we're in a predicament now, though. We got a super suit, but it lowers defense.
I would throw it on Gino,
Yeah,
personally speaking, just because, like, Gino in and of himself, yeah, you've got that, which is going to boost his defense.
right. So we don't really need to go buy a super suit now, I mean, unless we want to give one for Peach later, but I don't think we'll need it.
Nah.
Oh, it's dingling.
It's countdown.
Now I regret selling that rock candy. I mean, at least we know Gina will survive
Oh,
the fight.
yeah. All right.
Court Charm,
Oh, hello, Quartz.
we're getting some good things from these little thieves here. Another 3 boosted... Okay. I think the resists are better on the Quartz Charm, don't you?
But you have boosted attack on the Trooper Pen right now, which you're going to want for countdown,
Oh,
so that way you can get rid of the dinglings faster.
Right.
Which, the dinglings quite literally are the bells on top of countdown, and now it's time to talk about how countdown works, because countdown is one of the worst bosses in the game. The dinglings can cause time to march forward, which will then skip one of the hours on Countdown's face. And what will happen is, let's say it's sitting at noon right now. It will jump from noon to 3 o'clock. Another thing, Fear Roulette, worst ability in the game.
Well, that KO resist would have came in handy.
Yeah,
Oh, good lord.
and now it's time to just attack.
I will
I
say,
would
though,
say.
come back only costs 1 FP. I'm not mad about that.
Nah, that's really good. Uh, but yeah, countdown in and of itself is very painful. Dark Star is going to hurt. This is a high damage attack more often than not.
Unless it's hitting
But
Tino.
yep, and it's 3 o'clock time to recover, which means countdown will not do anything on the next turn.
I just want to heal up Gino just to be safe, and then we'll just start whopping with the Rider Stick.
So that's one of the dinglings down. Countdown's not going to do anything, and time is going to move on to 5 o'clock, and it's going to be Aurora Flash that comes up next, which really isn't going to do much to Gino, but could do quite a bit to Peach. And they're asleep. That's not good.
Oh, I don't like this fight already, y'all. Okay, we're gonna be safe here.
Yeah, I agree with being safe on this one.
So, Countdown usually doesn't give me a lot of trouble. I mean, I say that, but it's giving me trouble now. I actually have more issues with Earthlink.
Oh, Cloaker Domino?
Yeah, like, Earthlink hits way too hard.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're looking at the physical one, and if you're fighting it in a boss spot that has a high physical damage output, it's not going to be very fun. But that was Castle Key 1, which is the first of the progressive, air quotes, progressive items that we get, or items that give progression. Castle Key 1, Castle Key 2, and Bambino Bomb really are the main key items for progression within the game. as you need to unlock 2 doors in Nimbus Castle, which is the whole reason you need Castle Keys 1 and 2. And the Bambino Bomb allows access to the back of Mulville Mines.
So I just realized I normally keep a little sheet up that tells me what to do for the mini game here. I didn't pull that up, and that's a little scary. Everyone bear with me 1 second, please.
Controller issues, they're a thing.
Yeah, unfortunately my controller is not the best. Just trying to get it to get set up. And there we go, okay. Oh. And it tried to open up my internet. I don't know why, but okay. We're just gonna ignore the technical difficulties, guys.
Because computer things.
Me and technology, we don't mix very well. And I did the wrong one. We're just
I
gonna...
was about to say, you tried to do 2.
Yeah, my brain's not on. It's early. I quit caffeine about a year and a half ago, so not as sharp as I used to be. So, what other randomizers are you into, Sonny, besides just this one?
A lot. The list is extremely long. So there's the NES FF1 randomizer, there's Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX randomizer, there's Link to the Past, Ocarina of Time, uh, Super Mario World randomizer, FF4 Free Enterprise, FF6 Worlds Collide. I've been dabbling in Chrono Trigger Jets of Time a little bit.
Nice. I just started the new Mystic Quest randomizer, and it's definitely interesting.
Yeah. There are a wide array of randomizers that I've been playing.
Which I'm not at all sad about the fact that there's so many randomizers. Randomizers got me through a really rough time in my life, and that's why they will always be my go-to, and I'm just, dealing with life.
Oh yeah.
And which is why I'm so glad that we have this marathon going on, and especially for the good cause that we're playing for. But, I really do want to say, if anyone actually has problems or, needs help, I do recommend you go out and seek it. It is a scary thing, especially with the stigma that we have. I got mental health, but it's definitely needed. That's just my little Raina says moment there, I'm sorry.
That is absolutely welcome. Stigma that silences people is actually probably, I don't know for certain, but I would suspect it is certainly in one of the worst parts of it. That I believe that we should all be working within our interpersonal relationships and within our communities to try to eliminate, and that is also one of the goals that NAMI has, is to end the stigma surrounding mental illness so that people feel free and comfortable with sharing the or at least receiving the help that they need, because I don't think that you can be a human on this planet without in some way being affected by some kind of problem, some sort of not imperfection or whatever, however you want to consider it. But the fact is, we're all people. We're all living in this life, and there should never be any harm or any stigma surrounding receiving help or taking care of yourself or taking care of others.
Exactly.
Absolutely agree with that.
I just hope that we can get the message across to people, and then it's not your fault. Unfortunately, our world is traumatic, and we're here. We do what we can to take care of each other.
So the solution to that puzzle, if you go from right to left, is quite literally 124653. That is the way I have always remembered it ever since I was a child.
So I'm more of a visual person. I have come from a background in graphic design, so like I just look at the faces like, oh well, I don't do that one yet, and that's just how I remember it. Which it doesn't really work for a lot of people, but it works for me. Oh, did not
So,
mean to hit that, but okay.
so the way that this floor works, in particular, is that any of the four squares that are touching a coin are safe squares. But any of the squares that are not touching a coin are going to spawn a force or a forced encounter in this case. There's the bomb.
Yep, we'll go back and finish the mines in just a minute. Might as well do booster tower while we're here.
And there's one of the chests that can do a lot of interesting things. Sometimes you can actually just have that chest fall to the ground out of nowhere.
See, I didn't know that. That's interesting. Now I kind of want to see that.
I've only ever had it happen once.
Well, so we're gonna do a little nice hide and seek minigame here for a second, guys.
So, Diesel, if you've got anything you want to talk about, by all means, it's all yours.
Okay, well, we did mention previously we do have the Final Fantasy V Career Day Randomizer character names that we are running for. We do have a strong contender for the Bart's character name. Seems to be in place, but by no means secure. If anybody wants to try to knock that one off the top, and we also have a slightly tighter match for the Ferris name, and there, of course, we did also have recently a Lena character name that I saw in chat. Somebody thought, well, maybe that isn't even in the top 10. So uh, perhaps if you'd like to help us with our cause, you can donate to make that name what you think would be a much better name. And we also do have the It'll Do 2 randomizer coming up later on. Currently, the outfit selection that would win, should it stop right now, is swimwear, but that is not secure either. And it looks like our hide and seek minigame is complete. So back to you guys.
Thanks so much for the donations, everybody. Just a bad mushroom. Not super useful. I mean, it does poison an enemy, but it doesn't really work if they're immune to poison.
Yeah.
We got 2 bosses here, though, so we are going to just safety save before we do anything.
First one shouldn't be too terribly bad, and we have the best music in the game.
Yes, we do.
We have that good old minecart minigame song playing that I always refer to as the corn belly.
Now, I do want to give you all fair warning. I am bad at the minecart minigame. So just enjoy the struggle that I'm going to have to go through in a bit.
And fun fact that I actually did not know until I started playing the randomizer, you actually have to do the minecart minigame in order to be able to do the second part of Todovsky's song.
Yeah, Pidge actually taught me that. We're just going to spend all run talking about how much we love Pidge, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
I really recommend, though, if you guys are enjoying the run or just think, oh, I love Super Mario RPG, try the Randomizer. The wonderful devs of that team have put a lot of work and elbow grease into it. They're finding new fun things that we can do with it. And it's a blast.
I don't know if I'm allowed to post links in chat, so I will go ahead and say what the site is for the randomizer. It is randomizer.smrpgspeedruns.com.
Well, no star there, but we did get 145 coins. We will always take that.
That's true. 145 coins is always welcome.
I know I could save time by not safety saving so much, but some of these fights can be, like, really, really rude, so I just want to make sure that we're fine.
Yeah, like getting this guy here.
So we do have in that list of randomizers that Nightbot was just kind enough to post. The Super Mario RPG randomizer link is in there, so you can conveniently reach it from right there.
And on top of that, when you go to the SMRPG randomizer site, there will be a link to the SMRPG Discord in and of itself that has both the vanilla speedrunning community and the randomizer communities in one.
Oh, that's good to know. Thank you.
The community is very welcoming to newbies, like it's nothing to be nervous about. Everyone there will love you and take care of you, so I do recommend you guys check it out if you enjoy it.
And there's my man, Just Incredible.
See in the chat, I actually don't have chat open, so I can't see who's talking.
He is.
Hey, Just Incredible, how you doing? Oh, there's one.
There is one. With this being the Knife Guy Great Guy spot, it can either be a bit of a struggle or it can go very quickly. There's usually not an in between.
Okay, and this is basically free now. We're good.
Yep. You are in the clear. Thanks, Stathis. The tower manager is on break right now. You'll have to leave a message.
Hey, 60 XP, I will take that. And we got level 11 on Peach. She's getting really good magic growth for every single level. It's nice.
Yeah. Her magic growth is fantastic right now.
Unfortunately, I feel like Mallow is just kind of useless at the moment. And it's going to probably be useless the whole run.
Exactly, Justin. And there's the second star piece, so 2 down, 5 more to go. Unless you don't have R7 on, in which case it'll be 4 to go.
I think I don't have it on. I think I need 6 and then I go into Smithy.
That's not bad.
Is it bad?
I was about to say, this is coming from the best vanilla runner that I know. Mallow, useless. Not surprising at all.
Poor Mallow. We love our little ball of fluff, though. He's so cute.
I mean, he does lose the ability that made him extremely useful. Because there is no guarantee that he will get Shocker.
This is true. I remember watching a run of Pidge who did like the vanilla speedrun, and she did the technique swap glitch. And
yeah,
put like Shocker on.
swap.
Yeah, put that on Peach, and it was just like, okay, well, Mallow's even more useless now.
Yep.
I don't really do a lot of the glitches. Like, it's just not something I'm really comfortable learning. So I just kind of play as best as I can.
Which is absolutely fair.
Unless we're talking free enterprise, and I'll glitch it all day. I would run into the doorway. That's annoying.
Oh, the problem was that bomb placement just ended up pushing you through the load zone. It is an unfortunate circumstance. But sometimes that does happen.
Yeah. Like, you'll think, oh, well, the enemy's there. I can definitely go there without going to the doorway, but you can't. And I just jumped on a bomb.
Yeah. Sometimes timing to jump over both the bombs at once can be a little tricky.
Alright, guys. Make your predictions now. Who do y'all think is going to be in the Punchinella spot? I'm
Not Punchinella.
That's a better weapon for Mallow. I'll take that.
Well, looks like Mallow's getting some use today. Oh, this is easy.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine. So there is an actual exploit you can use in the Johnny fight with the randomizer. Normally you have to fight Johnny one-on-one in a second fight with Mario. But if you kill him, you can actually do it in the vanilla too. If you kill him before you kill the little ones, then he'll just die. You don't have to worry about it.
Alright, let's see how Super Jump does. And did alright.
Honestly, she's better just physically attacking right now.
Yep.
Oh, come on, Mallow. If I was shooting stars at someone, I would do more than 70 points of damage.
Mallow's attack stat is so low that it isn't really going to do much.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to have faith in our little ball sloth.
I don't have faith in Mallow until Mallow hits like 120 attack at minimum at this point. And with Johnny getting tough and reducing the damage taken by 50%, and because of boosted defense,
Yeah,
it just makes this fight a little bit longer.
pretty much it's just Peach by herself.
Yeah, I mean, there's some chip damage from Gino, but it's not too terribly much at this point.
It's alright, we love our girl Peach here and her wonderful pink hair. Hey, Johnny's not immune to poison. That's funny.
And down to less than 50 HP. And that's the fight.
Easy peasy.
So, fun fact about the poison status is it deals 10% of whatever the enemy's remaining HP is. So, like, in that case, Johnny had 50 plus HP remaining and ended up taking 5 damage from the poison tick in and of itself. Oh boy, Ultra Jump.
I'll take it. Alright guys, time for everyone's, except for mine's, favorite minigame.
I still have yet to get a sub 2 in this, and I've practiced quite a bit.
I don't even try, like I just know it's gonna be bad.
But yeah, while the minecart minigame is going on, Diesel, I'm gonna give you the floor because I got nothing to say about this.
Yeah, take it away so we can ignore this monstrosity.
Oh. All right. Oh, gladly. So, those of you who are maybe unfamiliar with NAMI, let's give you a little bit of a background on it. NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to building better lives for the millions of Americans affected by mental illness. What started as a small group of families gathered around the kitchen table in 1979 has blossomed into the nation's leading voice on mental health. Today, we are an alliance of more than 600 local affiliates and 49 state organizations who work in your community to raise awareness and provide support and education that was not previously available to those in need. And this is the 6th event that Randomania has hosted on its channel. And this is also the first marathon that is focused on raising money for charity, and Randomania selected NAMI as its charity in honor of, as I mentioned earlier, OPT Lawyer, who is a former Randomania administrator who cared deeply about mental health and also worked to raise money for NAMI. And Randomania has dedicated this Randothon in his honor. We are, of course, accepting donations on the randomania.net website. The link is there in chat. It's donations.randomania.net. And of all the worthwhile causes, it is certainly very much up there, and we would be honored and, of course, very appreciative if you were to join us in contributing to Randomania's chosen charity, and we look forward to seeing those donations, our goals be met. And looks like are we near to the end of our
Yeah, we're on the last screen of it.
last screen? Okay, I thought so.
I will say, this is probably the best minecart race I've ever had.
Well, see, it really helps to be racing for a good cause, doesn't it?
I'll take 224. It's better than like the 3 that I normally do.
I was going to say, I remember that you usually have a rough time on minecart minigames, so that was very good for you. I'm proud of you for that one, my friend.
Thank
Well,
you.
congratulations, Raina. Was it a PB on the minecart race? Because we could post that too.
It was for me. I don't know for anyone
Awesome.
else, but it was for me.
Well, congratulations.
Actually, we're gonna grab some items and boosters away or pass before we do anything. So we're still looking for better gear for Mario, because, you know, Mario would be he's a pretty good, well-rounded character in terms of magic and defense and attack, but we just gotta find the right gear setup for him. And I ran into the Lakitu.
Good old Locky 2. Locky 2 with the spikesters, and then it just pulls something out of its cloud and throws it at people. Totally makes sense, right?
I mean, he doesn't want to, I guess, monitor any kart races today, so he just gets murdered. It's fine.
Yeah, no Mario Kart going on.
I never dodge this guy. I always run into him.
If you go to the far left or far right, you can dodge him. But sometimes you end up falling off just completely by accident.
So I did actually learn some background about this game a little while ago. The reason why they all fight with very unconventional weapons is because when they first were in talks to set up this game, they were going to give Mario a sword, and they didn't want, Nintendo did not want their, beloved Mario running around with swords just stabbing things. So they came out with all kinds of different unconventional weapons, like hammers and shells, things that you'd normally see in a Mario game. And honestly, I'm glad they did.
Like, the hammers and shells definitely make sense as being used as weaponry. The other thing that would make sense is using, like, the hand attacks and the jumps as your spells.
Right. I think that they did a really good job with like spell selection for each character. I would have loved to see in vanilla just, Peach get a little more, offensive abilities. But, you can't really complain, right?
Yeah, that true form pen is pretty good. Unfortunately, I didn't see any great armor for Mario in the shop.
Yeah, there's really not any in it. Maybe I should go shop before I do this fight? What do you think?
I think you can give it a try.
I don't think he can equip the super suit, or I'd go buy him a super suit.
Nah.
I kind of hope I don't get vanilla cake here, but we'll see. Nope, that is not a cake.
Cloaker Domino.
I'm scared.
This one's kind of a tough call because Cake does a lot of both physical and magic damage. So, with it being Cloaker Domino and them having both physical and magic-based attacks, this could be rough.
I think I need to kill the physical one first because, honestly, Gino has extremely good magic defense, and so does Peach. Oh, come on.
Yeah, this one...
We'll try.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure for this one.
We'll try it. It'll be fine. I have faith.
We'll see how much damage this does.
Enough to kill Mario. Poor Mario.
Yeah.
But he has no armor, so it's okay.
you're gonna have to deal with Sandstorm.
Yeah, but I don't think the cake has a lot of HP though. Because remember, the first part of it is just a mechanic fight.
It's not even Cake's HP that I'm worried about. It's I don't know exactly how much HP Matt Adder's gonna have.
True.
Bye, Mario.
Mario was already dead. What?
So, because you transition from one part of the fight to the next part, what happens is Mario actually gets back up with one HP.
I'm okay with that.
And
Oh.
that's not good.
I need sleep resist. Okay, so Gino only takes one from that. That's not too bad.
Gino's pretty much only taking one from each attack. So I think you'll be good.
I just need them to wake up at some point would be nice.
I mean, as long as you don't get lightning again before your sleep wears off, you should be fine.
I do like the Smithy music in the background. That's very nice.
Yeah, Smithy 1 music is one of my favorite tracks in the game. And now you shouldn't have to worry about lightning anymore.
Yeah, this fight should be free now. This has always been one of my... Oop, I did not hit that right. One of my more worrisome fights. One, just because it's a giant snake, and those are always terrible. But two, it's just... In vanilla, he hits so hard if you do the physical one. And there we go.
GG's on that.
I think we worried for nothing.
Oh, that's what I was saying. You could go in and get a shot.
So Peach is now in the hundreds for HP, which is just wonderful.
Oh boy, Malo got terrorized.
So useful. Still no star though. I wonder if Bowser would be better than Mario. Yeah, because he has that attack scarf. He's gonna
yeah, the attack scarf.
I forgot that he could equip that. And he has a group hug. I guess we're keeping Bowser.
I guess we're gonna have a magic Bowser.
I'm not upset about that. We just gotta find him a good magic weapon. I don't think we even... Did we even look for weapons for Bowser yet? I don't think we did.
No, not really. But, I mean, considering you've got the attack scarf, I would go more along the lines of a good physical weapon.
We could do the frying pan and buff his magic.
I mean, there is the magic boost from that, which would be nice.
Honestly, I just want to see frying pan in action, but, you know, it's not safe for the run. So, besides Gino, who was your main party when you played Vanilla?
Oh, the main character I focused on while playing Vanilla was really Gino.
Wow,
Nice.
The star is like being rude. Everyone see all that? So, the wonderful randomizer team actually changed all the dialogue that these stars will tell you. There's some really silly ones in here. Yes, yes it is.
I mean, it was made by Square.
I do not wish this was Echo the Dolphin, because that game is terrible on my psyche. I do wish I could get a sub 3, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But yeah, my main team in Vanilla was Peach, Mario, and then, of course, Bowser.
Yeah, I ran Mario, Gino, Peach. because I needed group hug.
Mallow, that
No
star.
wish for you.
That
That's from my mom and dad.
That clearly said no wish for you, Mallow. I just wanted to show this off to keep people entertained. It's funny. No matter what it says, he's gonna freak out on it. I wish I can grant meta wishes.
I haven't actually spent time checking to see what all the text tends to be for these, but I do like that. I wish I could grant meta wishes.
Oh, we came here for nothing.
So, technically speaking, this is a free check for a star piece, because there can be a star piece here. But you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I usually will skip Star Hill if I have a couple stars early on, but I don't know, I'm not really there yet.
So welcome back to the sea. Next stop, the sunken ship.
And we don't have Geno World, which scares me with these bones and things. Not that I think they'll kill me, but they're just a little... They're a nuisance.
I mean, as long as you have an AoE spell for the dry bones, you're fine.
Not a good fire shirt, sadly.
Which I know you've got at least one AoE spell. Rotate control pad.
I never really knew what that meant back when I was a kid. I didn't know if it meant like the actual directional pad or like just every button that you have.
Just the D-pad.
Sadly,
Alright. Fear status from Death Sickle.
I'd rather have that than death, honestly.
I mean, fair.
Is there any questions from chat that you could see, since I don't have it open?
Nah, there haven't been any questions from chat so far.
Well, y'all, if you want to ask any questions, we're here to... If we can catch them, I'm more than happy to answer stuff for you. We want everyone to be engaged, right?
I mean, that would be nice.
Mario learning Genoblast. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, free firebomb.
You getting a fireball. I like that. Nice sticky glove.
Yeah, like, it's good defensively, but... I'm not finding anything I like for Bowser, and that's really sad. I like Prince Pants for Bowser.
Well, I do know one shop you haven't checked yet.
Yeah, I haven't checked the Seaside Town shop yet, right?
That you have access to right now.
Mom, Marathon.
Monstro Town.
Yeah, I'm still running. Play ball. Sorry, my mother decided to call me mid-marathon. Yeah, I haven't checked Monster Town. I should go check that. Alright guys, who do you think the squid boss will be? My hope is Vanilla Squid.
It's probably going to be Axton's.
Why are you gonna torture me with that? Come on. Okay, so...
Because the last seed I played, it was Axum's.
I don't want your luck, though. So the code for this password is just pearls? Oh no, it's...
That's not good.
Oh, huh. Oh god, his defense is really
That's
high.
really not good. So there's a chance we might be here for a while.
Oh, I did not even attempt to dodge that. Okay, so at least we can still do damage with Peach.
And Firebomb did nothing to Gunyoke.
That's depressing.
That's really not good.
Hey, I'll take 78 from Bowser.
And here comes the Justice Breaker.
We dead. Or not. Okay, we'll be fine.
This fight's just gonna take a while, so, yeah.
Yeah, if you have any thing you want to talk about, Mr. Host there, we will take care of, we will try to survive this.
Okay, well, let's see how this fight goes. But as we do this fight, I would like to mention, as I described a few minutes ago, well, maybe closer to an hour ago, talked about the stigma that does affect the 1 in 5 Americans who are affected by mental health conditions. Because of the stigma that we experience in culture, it does shame people who are afflicted by mental health conditions into silence that can prevent them from seeking help. It really only does nothing more than exacerbate the damage that folks who are affected by mental health illness can experience. And so part of NAMI's mission is to end the stigma and to help create hope for those who are affected by mental illness through powerful words and actions. NAMI says we can shift the social and systemic barriers for those living with mental illness. Also, NAMI has recently released NAMI Say It Out Loud, which is a free virtual card game designed by young people for young people that is intended to prompt important conversations about life, relationships, and mental health. And for all this, you can find more information by visiting NAMI.org. That's NAMI.org. And it looks like we do have a little bit of a conversation going on in chat. Is Gunyoke in the Smithy Fortress normally? Sonny, what? I'm not all that familiar with this game. What can you tell us about that?
So yeah, Gunyoke is the second to last boss in the game, because you would normally fight the clerk, then the director, or clerk, then manager, then director, and then it would be factory chief and Gunyoke, and finally Smithy. But because of the boss randomization, it actually threw Gunyoke here into the ship. But Gunyoke is now down, so it's just the factory chief remaining.
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay, so yeah, sort of a higher level boss fight while y'all are under level.
So bosses will scale to our level and the location that they're on. It's just some of their spells won't. If they have like Breaker Beam and I don't have good magic defense, I'm gonna get one shot. Really, equipment and what your resistance are gonna make or break this game for you. Well, now the factory chief doesn't want to go down. Well, so we know Fungus Spike is still Fungus Spike, which is, I guess, good to know.
Yeah, I don't think any of the status ailments got randomized.
I really should have wrote down my flags that I did, because, you know, I don't remember all of them. At least we get to see Maladoos and stuff in the form of Peach. That's better than nothing, right?
Yeah. Alright. So now Factory Chief and Gunyoke are down. So that means Raina is now going to be able to progress further in the ship. Unfortunately, with as long as that fight was, I was hoping it was going to yield a star piece for you, but it did not.
Yeah, that's the joy of this game. You really fight a hard boss and you just get nothing out of it. It just kind of breaks you, but it's okay. We got it.
Yeah. And sometimes it happens. 105 points from those two chests, not too bad.
I had to remember where that box was. It's been a while.
Yeah, box is a fun one. Oh, you almost got the jump.
So I do need to find some pick-me-ups. I realized we never looked for those. So remind me after the trip to
Yeah.
go find pick-me-ups.
I think they're going to be in Monster Town.
So we got 2 more bosses here, one in this chest here, and then one at the Johnny spot, and we'll see how it goes. Still a chance
Now,
to
are
get...
you going to have a vanilla hide on?
I hope not. I want something a little fun here. Watch if you Axle Rangers. I think we're going to take the XP booster off just because this is a better accessory for Peach here.
Well, and Peach is looking pretty good on stats as it stands anyway, so...
Oh, it's everyone's favorite lewd bird. Jerk bird time, guys. So this is the Dodo and Valentina fight. Unfortunately, Bowser is not the best character to fight with this, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, there we go.
Fortunately, the spot doesn't have very much health, so you're able to take it down relatively quickly.
I know there's a meme in the Randomizer community about Jerkbird. She's the real Jerkbird.
Well, I mean, Valentina's got a bird on her head, and her lackey is a bird.
I think that's
So she
meant
is
to be
all
actually.
about birds.
I think she's meant to be a bird. Because you know the birds are hair. I don't know. She's a bird to me. Oh, good. 2 damage, you know. Proud of you. And there we go.
And that's Valentina Dodo.
Well, we know the Punch Club isn't great. I guess I should save it.
So yeah, the Valentina Dodo fight, it's not too terribly bad, but it can be a bit of a pain in the butt.
Yeah, if it's in a high magic spot, you are pretty much praying that you survive. Valentina has a really good amount of spells, and I think she has the most spells of any boss in the game, if I remember right. But she can hit like a nuke if you're not careful. Plus she takes away a party member at the beginning, so that's really annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know, I always thought she was a fun fight when, you know, in vanilla.
Oh, Vanilla, you're more prepared for fighting her.
Always put Peach in the middle, and just let her go to town with the frying pan.
I would usually have Mario in the middle, because I would just punch away. Hey, you know how you didn't want to see a sheep attack, right?
So we're gonna sell that without using it, right?
You mean you don't want to show sheep all over the screen?
Ah, I'll show it once.
So yeah, that lamb's lure turns into this.
It's very silly, and it didn't even do anything.
No, but it was fun.
It's gonna be gold in a minute. I keep saying gold, I know they're coins, but... You know, I'm a Final Fantasy player, it's always gonna be gold.
I mean, what color are the coins?
There
Or better yet, what are the coins made of?
True. At least I'm not calling them rings, like if I was playing Sonic.
I would have to leave.
You're not allowed to leave, you're trapped here with me.
I know. I'm not gonna leave on you. Don't worry.
I'm sorry, Mallow, we really don't care about your level ups. Like, if he had gotten, like, group hugs, then yeah, I'd be more happy for him. Well, this is a fight.
Oh, this is a fight in a good spot.
Why not? What does the sheep attack again? Just to see how it happens. Just for you, chat.
Nothing.
Lame. So this is Max. This is the pogo stick that in vanilla actually attacks Mushroom Kingdom. So I don't
Sight
think...
Bomb might actually be really good here because this should get rid of the bodyguards.
Yeah, I don't think Mac will be too terribly tough here. I think all my characters except maybe Bowser have fire resist, so we'll be okay. I gotta
I
say...
mean, magic damage in this spot isn't too terribly high because Johnny is all physical attack based.
Gotta say, I was loving that 2 pink-haired Peaches on the screen though, that was wonderful. I'm a little biased against my palettes, I can't help it. So, do you want to explain max skip to people? Because I actually don't do it.
I would love to, though I haven't been able to execute it myself. So you can actually skip fighting the max spot and actually get the check there in Mushroom Kingdom. It is done in the vanilla run in order to save the Mushroom Kingdom without ever having to fight Mac, as at that point you're only level 2 and you have your bare bones equipment at that point. But basically what it is you jump on the shyster that's closest to the door, and then you jump over the trigger to activate the Mac fight. And you're able to then go to the Chancellor and finish everything out from there in order to prevent fighting Mac as a whole.
It's really interesting if you can pull it off. I can't pull it off. Every time I've tried, it just doesn't work.
Red essences, rotten mush, early gloves.
Yeah, but they're not super good. I'm looking for a good Bowser weapon, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Lazy Shell Armor. That's not a... I mean, that's an okay Lazy Shell Armor.
I mean, that's pretty good on the offense, but that's about it.
Yeah, I need... honestly, I'm looking for something for Bowser, and I'm looking for pick-me-ups. Did we miss pick-me-ups? Or are they just not in the seed?
They could be in Bowser's Keep in Croco's shop.
We may have to go do some more backtracking, just double check some shops to see if maybe I'm crazy and just didn't see them, but we'll find out. And I thought I had enough, but I didn't. 10-year card. That does open up more options in the shop, though.
Yeah. Actually, they could be at the shop that you have access to in Seaside right now.
Oh, we should check that before we get the shed key, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's either Hide On or Box Boy.
I am not remotely afraid of either of those. Hey, pick me ups. And rock candies. So we're gonna pick up a red essence just to be safe, but I definitely like to just have options here when it comes to my items. You know, we don't have to keep casting spells with our main damage user, right? I guess we could sell most of this, couldn't we?
Yeah, because I don't foresee you needing much. Also, you could check the frog coin shop here.
Right.
Yeah, your inventory is currently full.
That shiny stone is coming back to bite me in the butt, guys.
So, a fun thing that we haven't mentioned yet, because we haven't actually run into it, is that the coin count can go over 1,000 in the randomizer, where it's normally capped at 999.
So, should I go ahead and fight the boss here, or should I just go look for items? What do you think? Eh,
I
YOLO.
mean, I'd say bite the bullet and do it.
Oh,
See
it's
where
fine.
your damage is sitting.
We'll show off Psychopath.
Remember to time it.
Yeah. Okay. Immune to all elements,
Double
but
damage from jump.
guess we know what we're
Well,
doing. I never understood why they named that spell the way they did. Like, I think...
which one? Blast?
No, Psychopath. Like, I understand what they're trying to do with it, but... I feel like they meant to do, like, it was a bad translation, maybe.
That could be the case. Nice 10 damage.
Yeah, Bowser's a support, sadly.
Bowser's, like, if you get a better weapon for Bowser, he's going to be full on melee.
Yeah, I would like to keep his magic up as high as I can, though, because I want to keep him good for, you know, healing.
This is going to hurt.
Not enough to kill anybody, it's fine. At least we have, like, support healing here with Gino. I did not
Yeah,
time
decent
that.
amount of support healing.
So this fight won't be too bad as long as we can survive, but Carnicus is going to hit for a lot, no matter who it hits.
Yeah, Carnicus is a nasty, nasty attack.
We're going to heal just to be safe. So group pack only costs 5, that's really not bad either. I mean, it's more than I would like it to be, but you know, it's not bad.
Nah, it could be far worse. This is probably going to hurt.
I meant to heal with Gino and I didn't do it.
I don't think it's going to come back to bite you.
Gotta say though, I'm digging our color palette here.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good.
And if you guys want to check out other palettes, they have so many different color variations for each character. It's really well done. This writing team for this randomizer, it's just, they're honestly just the best. Like, the whole team's very welcoming, and they worked really hard to get this look the way it does. And they're constantly doing it, so I'm just happy to be a part of it and show off their great work.
Yeah, the dev team as a whole has put a lot of work into it, and they have done a fantastic job as a whole.
It's definitely one of those games that you can, if you love the original, you can just, if you're having a bad day or you just, you know, need to relax, it's just a game you can play and chill to. Make it as hard as you want it to be and just enjoy.
Yeah, this is most definitely game and chill.
I mean, and honestly, some of the enemy names are just really funny. Like, this guy's called Fatso.
Yeah. And then later on, there's one that's the Big Boo. Like, there are so many different really good enemy names. This could be bad.
Yeah, our magic defense is pretty great. It's really the
More
physically...
the fact that everybody's asleep, but didn't matter too terribly much.
Yeah. Mario learns Shocker. What a shocker.
I'm so shocked.
Alright, and our key item is gonna be Castle Key 2.
So this was required.
I don't think I have a ship
So now
yet. I do not.
Nah.
Sad day.
So Shed Key is going to be either on Castle Key 1 spot, Castle Key 2 spot, or Toadovsky 2 or Toadovsky 3.
which I which I think we can do now. I'm checking my notes here.
You can do Todovsky 2. You can't do Todovsky 3. You have to defeat Balome 2 spot for Todovsky 3.
Sad day. Okay. Well, we will go do that first, then. That way I'm only making one stop there. I'm a little more caught. Feel a little bit better about it now that we have pick-me-ups. You know, you always want to revive items, especially in a randomizer, and I just jumped right off. This is where bad depth of perception would get you guys.
There you go.
That was not worth my struggle.
Game Boy, to answer your question as to how shocked I am about this shocked.
Why is this not working? There we go.
There you go. Because you were hitting it just slightly too early.
I don't even go for that chest, honestly, because I don't know where the block you hit is for it, so I just don't worry about it.
Right in front of the pit.
Yeah, I'm good. It hasn't bit me in the butt yet. I'm sure it's fine.
So, going to Balome 2's spot is going to involve going through Land's End here, getting to the sand area, going through a bunch of sand whirlpools to continue moving on.
And not then, jumping off the cliff like I just did.
Yeah. And then suddenly, Raina will be in a cave, and then it leads into a temple. And that's about it.
I think we should just not worry about what Mallow's level ups are, honestly.
Nah, you can just go straight health throughout all those.
I don't think we're going to use them anyway.
Fun fact about these flower platforms, by the way. Depending upon where you land on them, is where Mario will start off facing. So you can actually end up having every single flower platform be a one turn before you jump.
I need to take that a little bit slower because I kept messing it up.
Yeah. But whilst we are on the way to Balome's temple, and I believe you'll be able to grab this item, because I don't remember if the box refreshes after you drop the barrel down or not. Diesel, do you have anything that you would like to talk about?
Certainly. I would love to tell you guys about Final Fantasy V Career Day incentives that we have coming up. As I mentioned before, the incentives for the Final Fantasy V is to name the various characters that a runner will be playing. Also, there is the It'll Do 2 randomizer, where you can use your donations to help select which outfit will be run. Now, the incentives will be closing for Final Fantasy V when Raina here reaches our final boss. At least most of them. We will still have one that will remain open for a brief period longer. That would be the Bard's character name. But the rest of them will be closing when Raina reaches the final boss. So like to have a little bit of help from you two, just from Sonny and Raina, just to make sure that we know when to do that and we don't miss that. But also, It'll Do 2, that one will be going through most of the Final Fantasy V as well. If you are interested in doing that and making donations for those incentives, we would be glad to make sure that those get applied as you request. And of course, any donations are very welcome, even if they are not for an incentive, because our charity partner here, NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness, is a most worthy charity, and it serves us all in our communities, whether we are directly affected by mental illness or not. If you do have any, or if you would like any more information about NAMI's mission and how they do their outreach within your community, you can visit NAMI.org, NAMI.org. And the Blue Wizard, well, yes, Bart's or Butts, yes, that is one of the names that has been donated towards, and it is certainly a possibility. You can go and donate for that name, or you can donate for one of the competitors as well. We are certainly welcoming anything that at least doesn't violate our rules for names, and I believe that our staff would have nixed one of those that did. But regardless, we do appreciate your contributions, and we look forward to seeing what the winner will be.
I'm just appreciating the 96 XP we're getting from these fights.
Oh yeah, and we'll let you know when Smithy is coming up, Diesel. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right. Look forward to it.
We still have a secret boss to fight before that and everything since we made that incentive.
I do forget, how many coins are we on right now? Or stars?
I think we're on 2.
2?
2 stars, okay. Sometimes these seeds can end up kind of dominoing, so you never know when we might have that situation where we go very quickly.
Yeah, because, I mean, we're at the point that it's about to be on the back end of the seed, and since the front has been very barren, more than likely the back end is going to have all of the stars. So it's very possible that we'll go from we're still looking for stuff to, oh hey, we're in go mode.
That's a big 11 HP right there for Gino. I'm appreciating that.
Yeah, that'll come in handy, especially against QLEX.
So it seems like our HP pool is going to be good. We just got to get better gear for Bowser. I think Gino and Peach are pretty decent with what they got on. More Peach than anybody else, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah, Gino's definitely going to need a better weapon. If one can be found.
But we'll do some shopping.
Might have to use the... I think he could equip the Masher.
And Masher was in Nimbus. Marymore, okay. See, keep me honest here, Sonic. You know I have the memory of a goldfish.
Yup.
I'm just glad we get to show off the frying pan a little bit, even though it's terrible.
I mean, the frying pan is a great weapon until it isn't, but in this case, with Bowser's base attack stat being so high, it actually does get to be very useful.
I think that was the right one.
Yes, it was.
Cool. These whirlpools like to run away on you and just confuse you, and it's not a good old time. I'm pretty sure the way the frying pan works is that it actually has a different damage variance than the other. But I could be wrong.
Its damage variance is similar to that of the Lazy Shell, where it's either the Lazy Shell or the Ultra Hammer. I think it's either plus or minus 30 or plus or minus 25.
Yeah, because like in Vanilla, you'll see Peach use it and just hit for
a lot.
Lovely amounts of damage. You'd be like, Peach has magic? What?
And just suddenly a lot of damage.
I don't think we're gonna find a better Peach weapon though. I don't know, we haven't found Warfan or the Super Slap, right? Or no, we found Super Step. We haven't found Slap Glove.
Yeah, Slap Glove hasn't been found. Warfan hasn't been found. Mario just got therapy.
I was gonna make a joke, but you know, I can dig it. We have a very Mario magic, a very magic Mario. Wow, I cannot think today. I'm so sorry, guys.
Words are hard, okay?
I'm just gonna be over here struggling with words today. You know, these stars would be so much better if we had more than 2 stars.
Right. I was thinking it.
Mallet just got Star Rain. Not enough to make you useful, boo-boo.
I was just thinking about it. You could get 2 stars from Jagger and Jinx.
I really could. I'll check those in a bit. So you can actually buy a star from that guy for 400 coins. It's pretty useful because there's a lot of enemies in this one. We're trying to give Bowser some level ups in magic, that way his healing is just a little bit better.
And the best part about this area is that it's actually fairly easy to do death warps in. So you can just do that over and over again, because when you actually take a death, you do retain your experience that you gained. You don't go back to whatever your level was when you last saved. You keep your experience, and everything that you did gets reverted back to as if it hadn't been done. So like those 2 star chests would be available to be hit again.
I don't think we're gonna fight Moku Moku.
Please don't.
I think the Happy Shell may be better.
Like, not...
The defense,
well,
the defense is a little bit less, but it gives me immunity to ice and thunder.
And fear.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with Happy Shell, guys. It's not better for Bowser. Not really better for Gino either.
Nah, because you take magic defense.
Max mushrooms are good, but I don't really need it. It's fine.
Alright, you got the good fortune.
Well, actually, we have the temple key, I'm pretty sure.
Probably.
Yeah, we have the temple key, so we want to get the other one first, and then we'll do it. Go away!
It's a coin flip. These fortunes are a 50-50 chance, and there's the winner on the 3rd try.
So if he says he's hungry, that's when you get to the boss fight. If he says sorry he's not accepting visitors, you need the temple key, and then his statue will get out of the way, and you can grab all the loot.
Sticky Glove, Chomp Shell. Crystalline's not bad. That is a party-wide defense boost.
Better than a firebomb, so I'll just get rid of the firebomb. And these will all increase our fire points, which can make it better, because we have a lot of spells that cost a lot.
Yeah, I think the lower cost spells are going to come up at the higher levels. And you won the coin flip that time.
I can be lucky sometimes. Oh, well, we don't have the one-shot for this boss.
So you get to see this boss done normally.
Luckily, he's not going to have a lot of HP because the Balloon's HP will be split between the 4 of these enemies, so it'll be fine. Oh, that's annoying.
No, this is annoying.
How do I still not have sleep resist?
Because you haven't run any gear that gives sleep resist.
Oh, Bowser, how are you not dead?
Because 125 HP.
Oh, I guess we'll heal Bowser for now.
I think the only thing you might need to worry about is Corona.
Right. Okay, Bowser's awake. Cool. So the good thing about Group Hug, which you know of course is Peach's normal spell, it will actually cure status elements too. So Scarecrow, Sleep, all those will just disappear. See, so now Bowser's healing at 117. I will take that.
Flamel's not bad, as that's going to do minimal damage.
I don't think it does any damage to anyone, maybe Bowser.
Peach doesn't have fire. I don't think. Maybe she still does. I'm not 100% certain. But now it's time to start wailing on Exor, as one of the eyes are air quotes dead. To answer the question in chat from Dr. Octorocket, the only way to keep characters from switching sprites would be to turn off random skills, right? No, because the random sprites occur because, or the sprite switching occurs because of them using weapons that aren't associated to the specific characters. So, like, Bowser's using the frying pan, which is normally on Peach. So if Bowser attacks, then he's going to turn into Peach.
I wanted to get some extra damage on everybody. That way I can easily take out an eye once it decks Exor again. Sadly, this fight's going to be kind of a slog, especially with the Roar Flash.
Yeah, no problem. And now the eye is protecting Exor again. That's not good.
I think we're like status locked for a minute. Okay, now we'll be able to heal. We'll be okay. Oh, I don't think I have the FP to heal because... Oh, that's fair. Please hit Gino. Peach can take it too. We really don't.
Yeah, you don't have the FP.
Oh, that's bad. I messed up.
It might be time to just try to blitz him down.
Yeah, we'll get some healing first and then we'll... Hey, freebie. Remind me to look for syrups once we're done with this.
You might need to take out the Neo Squid, so that way you're not getting Aurora flashed.
Yeah, that's my thought too. Luckily, like, we have pretty good magic defense. So we'll be okay.
Water Blast is nice. That's gonna do hardly anything.
This could be trouble. No, never mind, it's Peach.
There we go.
Now,
goodbye, Neo Squid.
Now we don't have to worry about Aura Flash for a bit. I mean, Scarecrow...
No, but unfortunately we still have to worry about Scarecrow Bell.
It's alright. Honestly, Gino's attack isn't super great right now. So we can just deal until it wears off.
After the, after this eye cycle is done, I think you'll be able to get the kill.
Hopefully. Like, he shouldn't have that much HP left. Something about that, like, purple dress, black-haired Peach is really, like, working for me. I like it. Can we get a sprite that has purple hair and sorry, purple dress and just black hair? I messed that attack up. Ooh, I almost hit defense again. And there's Exor.
There's the big old sword.
Well, tell someone another AoE magic attack.
No, Dr. Octorocket. Like, as long as you know where the key item locations are, and there are actually guides that are in the Discord server for the randomizer in and of itself, which is the combination of the vanilla speedrunning community and the randomizer community. So there are resources for the key item locations, the boss HP values for each spot, and general equipment stuff. So we have those resources readily available for use. So you can definitely just jump headfirst into this rando.
It's a pretty forgiving one. It's not really all that bad.
Yeah, this rando quite literally is just rando and chill. Hey, Jinx won at Jagger.
I am not at all upset about that.
It should be a pretty easy fight.
Smithy music's funny though.
But coming up is a gauntlet of 3 fights, as it would normally be Jinx 1, Jinx 2, Jinx 3. But instead, it's going to be Random Boss 1, Random Boss 2, Random Boss 3. So, I think this would be a good time to throw it over to you, Diesel, if you want to
That's your
throw out any
Randomizer.
plugs.
Yeah, so, well, see, looking at what we've got coming up, I would like to point out that shortly after this, we will have the Final Fantasy V Career Day Randomizer, raced by Alistair 0579, and then the It'll Do 2 Randomizer will be raced by Final Cat and Arborelia. We will be doing those shortly after this one. We'll have a short period of time, probably about 10 minutes or so between the two events to do setups and make sure that everybody's ready to go before we get kicking off. Hammer Bros, lovely. We also do have for both of those, we have open the incentives, the bid wars, as you will, so that we can select the names for the characters to be run, or for the outfit for the It'll Do 2 randomizer. There are also other bid wars going on that will be opened up later on in the marathon as the events get closer. So stay tuned for those as they happen. And of course, if you do find that this is quality entertainment, or you find that NAMI is a noble cause, we still are raising money through your donations. The donation link is there in chat, donations.randomania.net, and you can contribute to the cause. The cause, of course, being the National Alliance on Mental Illness, which raises money and works in the communities to help end the stigma and to help provide the persons who are afflicted by mental illness and their supporters, caregivers, and families the resources that they need in order to receive the care that they deserve. So we obviously are very, very proud to be part of this, and would love to encourage you to be part of it as well, through whatever donation that you are able to provide to this cause. Let's get the hype train going if we could.
Well, I don't like this boss here. Now we get to fight an extra boss after we beat Caesar Dragon.
Yeah, good old Zara Dragon. Got a 2-for-1 special here.
And the worst part is we haven't even gotten a star yet.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, with the Jinx location, you won't have the potential of getting a star until after the 3rd fight.
Okay, I thought it was one with each one. That's something new I learned today.
Yep, it is the Jagger fight, and then after Jinx 3.
Well, the fact that it's your Randomizer is kind of scary.
Actually, Yared at Jinx 3 isn't that bad, because Bombs Away, I believe, is actually based upon the physical attack stat and not the magic attack stat.
Well, that's good to know. This boss isn't hard, it's just being annoying.
Well, you're fighting the Jinx location, which actually has a decent bit of evasion to it. So, unfortunately, seeing a few misses is fairly common.
Gino has 1 HP.
Yep. Hello, Karant, and Karant wanted to wish you good luck, Raina.
Thanks. Wow. I needed one person to hit and it's just not working.
Well, yeah. Evasion is a thing.
It's an annoying thing. Oh, so I'll say Maul won't be too bad. There we go, there's a hit. I think he has like 1 hit away and then he'll actually change, but I don't know.
We'll find out.
Nice 1 damage there, Bowser. Appreciate it. MVP right there. I always thought the game was a little cheeky when it came to this fight here. Just because you fight the dragon, and then he turns into the skeleton dragon, and then you gotta fight the Axe Rangers immediately after.
I mean, you do get healed after the boss fight.
Right, it's...
I just wanted to throw you the mini gauntlet before the gauntlet.
Okay, finally.
There we go. Now we're on to the Zombone phase, and the Zombone phase should actually take quite a bit of extra damage.
Right.
Pardon me.
Its physical defense is like really bad. Hey, that's 60 extra points of damage from Dino. I'll take it.
It was 65 extra points of damage from Bowser, and Peach did not miss. Things are looking good now.
I think we should name this seed Peach Destroys the Universe and just let her beat up everybody with the Froggy Stick. And there we go.
There's the end of that fight.
Hey look, Mallow finally hit 100 HP.
Took him long enough.
I'm just saving after every fight because you never know how rough some of these can be.
That's true. That is very true.
And we're back to doing no damage.
Time to see what it is.
I don't have any
Light.
lighting.
You don't have Mario in the party.
Yep. What are you talking about?
Yes.
Mario's right there.
Yes, Tibble, we have an Angry Peach.
I mean, she's been kidnapped like 6,000 times. Wouldn't you be angry too?
I mean, she gets kidnapped because of her magic.
Wow, I have like 1 attacker and 1 that just doesn't do anything.
That was a beautiful 1 damage, Bowser. Oh. Make me tear up from that 1 damage.
Okay, I'll take 22. At least he can't really damage us. It's just gonna take a minute.
I mean, you could attempt to poison him. Okay, here we go. Mechanic to talk about. So, the Mirage attack, whenever you go to attack, whatever the pointer goes to is actually the correct Eurytovich to attack.
Glad you explained that because I could not remember. I don't know why I talked to Gino. He's not gonna do any damage.
I mean, You did it because reasons.
I just wanted to show off how cool he could be.
Yeah. Finding Feline, Zombie Dragon kind of went back into the lava. Except in this case, it was the ground underneath Jinx's dojo.
Yeah, because normally you fight him in a volcano.
Yep. You would normally fight him within the barrel volcano, but there is no barrel volcano. Yet.
I mean, I have a feeling we're gonna have to go there. We don't have any stars. We have like 2.
If this has stars in the keep on, we're probably going to have to go to keep.
I don't know if I turned that on. I think I did.
Because the boss spots that are remaining after this are Box Boy and Smilax in Bean Valley, Dodo, Burdetta, and Valentina in Nimbus Land, Zardragon and Axum Rangers in Barrel Volcano, and then Magikoopa, Boomerchan, and Exor for Bowser's Keep.
Yeah, we're gonna have to... Are we gonna full clear this seed? Is that what's going on now?
That's what it's looking like.
What time was the next run supposed to start? Like, are we gonna have time?
You were at 2 hours and 20 minutes when I took a look a moment ago, so you got time.
Okay.
I do believe, Raina, we do have time. It looks like we did have a little bit of a late start, but we can make the adjustments as needed.
I'm more than happy just to keep us on track. We definitely gotta do Kulak since that was a donation incentive. Finally, Eurydice is gone. Please give me a star.
That was a battle of attrition.
It was. We need better weapons. Like, Peach has a great weapon, but everyone else does not.
Yeah, I would head back to Marymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look for syrups and weapons, because I need at least a couple syrups to help with, you know, keeping us alive. And I also need to go do the other Foxutius checks.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I'm sorry, Todoski, or whatever his name is.
The good old Tchaikovsky checks.
Which are not my favorite to do, but you know, let's do them anyway.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Master was here. Yeah, I did remember.
Master 87 for... It's actually good for Mario, Mallow, and Geno. I guess I should buy that. Do we have a good one for Bowser? Does not look like it.
There's not. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a good one, but at the same time, you also get KO immunity via that sticky glove. Is not very good.
That ghost medal's not very good either. I don't know if I have enough for Masher. No, I do not.
I'd sell off 2 of your pick-me-ups, because I don't think you're really going to need 23.
Yeah, I usually just go a little insane on the pick-me-ups.
And then you can throw... I think you might be able to throw the knock-knock shell onto Bowser. Nope. Nope, none of them. Except for the feather, but...
It's not worth it.
Nah.
Okay, let's go check some other places for gear.
I'd say do songs 2 and 3, and then... Because those could yield the shed key still. And
Right.
that is something that we're looking for. And I just realized you haven't found the rare frog coin either.
Where's Royal Stirrups? We want to keep those just in case we need more help with our healing.
Yeah, always good to have backups.
Sorry, I have to count this out or I don't do it right. Okay, I think we're good.
Yes, that is Melody 2.
Cricket Jam, which now we could turn in for more frog coins, which I guess is helpful. Yeah, still no shed key or rare frog coin.
I mean, there's still Melody 3, as well as seed and fertilizer spots.
True.
You know, out of all of the melodies for Tadpole Pond, this is the one that I find the easiest
Yeah,
to remember.
it's super easy. Fertilizer. Well, we got seed and fertilizer now. I guess we'll go check that. So let's go to Rosetown. I'm hoping we can get the 6 stars before going into the factory, and we can just skip factory. That'd be wonderful.
Well, you won't have any stars in Factory,
Right.
because you need to have your stars in order to access Factory.
I was hoping we can get it before going in the, actual Bowser's Keep. When am I going? Bowser's Keep anyway.
I don't think you're going to be able to skip keep on this one.
Chaos Seed. So this farmer really, really loves seed and fertilizer.
He's got fertilizer on the brain, that's for sure.
How does he not pass out? I feel like I went gray just by listening to him.
I mean, some people have got some really good lungs.
Okay, and we're gonna go do this check. Hopefully get something useful. I think, so with the Masher, I think Gino's good on damage now. I think it's we just need to worry about Bowser's, right?
Correct.
I would like to get a decent weapon that has maybe a magic buff on it, but if it doesn't, it's okay. 120 whatever he was healing is still pretty good.
Well, I think he's got boosted M attack from the frying pan right now.
Ah, that was useless. Okay.
Wouldn't entirely say that. 50 coins might actually come in handy.
True. Oh, I guess we're going to, gotta remember what my next check is.
Bean Valley?
Bean Valley. Oh, I don't like Bean Valley. There's so many jerk birds in Bean Valley.
I mean, right now there's a potential for Vanilla Smilex.
Oh yeah, that's way better damage. We'll check the stats on that in a second. And that one.
And Cannon's gonna be bad. That's one of the ones that was available with frog coins. There you go.
I'll take it.
I don't know if that's gonna be the Hammer Brothers hammer or the Lucky Hammer, though.
Either way, it's fine. forget which pipe has the boss in it.
The one on the right, the one on the top, is the shortcut.
This one?
That one will have the way to Knife Guy Great Guy Casino.
Okay, I'm
Wait, you haven't gone back to Booster Tower to check Knife Guy.
I have not. Which
I'll
one?
be right back. I have somebody at my door.
Okay. Well, since I don't remember what this is, we're just gonna fight until we find something. Diesel, do you have anything you want to put in while he's checking his door?
Well, let's see. What is it that you are fighting right now?
These are piranha plants, so we have to actually beat them to be able to check the pipes. There is a boss there's a treasure chest boss in one of these pipes. I just don't remember which one it is.
Oh, okay. So, when he gets back, when Sonny gets back, we're gonna be remembering which one to go to then.
Oh, it's here.
Oh, wonderful. Hey, was that a chain chomp?
Yep, there is a chain chomp up there.
Alright. Oh, I remember seeing this boss and watching the run that you did earlier.
Yep, this is Booster. But it's alright, we won't worry about Booster. Honestly, the treasure chest is, splits its HP anyway with all 4 enemies, so it's not going to be too bad.
Sounds like it almost makes it easier for you.
It sure
I apologize.
does.
I apologize about that. Apparently, I got a delivery.
Oh, no worries. We did also have a donation. Let's see. Just one moment. So, did want to go ahead and read is a donation from Blue Wizard, who says thanks to all the staff and volunteers for helping to make this marathon happen. And Blue Wizard, of course, thanks to you for your donation. It is appreciated. And if there are anybody else who would love to have their donations read aloud, I'd be happy to have any donations as long as they are PG and kind.
So, I messed up that Yoshi Lucky, but it's okay. Alright, so we will end up coming back here anyway to get to do the shortcut into Smithy. But other than that, I guess we can go ahead and unlock it, couldn't we, Sonic?
You cannot because you haven't gone to fight or gone to talk to Knife Guy. But here's a Balloon incarnation.
Balloon 2. Not bad. It's just, it's gonna make the clones.
It's kind of bad here because the spot has high magic attack. And if you get one of the caster or one of the characters that ends up casting, it's going to deal a lot of damage. It also has a decent amount of physical attack, but the physical attack shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I mean, we're doing plenty of damage right now. That dead hammer was a very nice find for us. I'm very happy. Oh, I did not even try to block that. See, this is what I don't get by Balloon's, character. He knows that Bowser tastes tastes horrible. Why would he make another clone? But yeah, so Balloon here will eat your characters. He'll have a different saying for each character. For Bowser, he's just repulsive. Mario tastes like... I don't remember what he said Mario tastes like.
Axe sour.
Sour. And then, Peach tastes peachy. Because of course.
And then Mallow this is delicious.
Yeah, because he's a big fluff of marshmallow. I'm assuming he has a lot of HP here because of all the different plants, but we'll see.
Yeah, so each of the Smilaxes count towards the health pool for Mega Smilax in and of itself, so it's one of the higher health bosses, but as you can see, it is now dead.
Can't believe I did that and hit 11 HP. I feel so silly. Now it's gotta beat the Bowser clones, who are, you know, annoying, but it's okay. Oh geez, they have a lot of HP too. There we go. I think my favorite clone is probably the Peach clone. Just because it, like, she, like, sticks her tongue out at you, and, like, when she casts spells, it's really silly. This game is fun, full of, like, really enjoyable, and just enjoyable things like that. Like, Mario doing all the pantomiming is really fun. It's a lot of really nice things they included. We're 2 stars away, folks.
Woohoo!
Maybe if Sonny, or, well, Sonny, maybe if we get Axum Rangers with the star and the dragon, maybe we'll not have to go to Keep.
Well, I mean, you also have Nimbus Castle, so you've got 5 spots before going to Keep.
Right. So we may not have to do, Keep, which would be... Why am I doing this? I could have just skipped this, but it's okay. We're already here. So we're back here again. We came here earlier to get some items, but, you know, now we're doing it the actual way they wanted us to. Oh, I did not mean to run at that enemy. This is what happens when you sell your Sia. So, Sonny, who's your favorite boss to fight?
Smilex.
Smilex?
Yeah, because the health is divided between 9 different enemies.
Well, I just mean like in general.
Still Smilex.
Why can I not get this jump today? See, as much as I harp about how much I don't like the Axum Rangers, I do enjoy the fight. Like, mechanically, it's a pretty fun fight.
Oh, the Axum fight mechanically is very sound. And, I mean, it is the Power Rangers after all.
I don't think any of these are upgrade. I don't know, well, we already had the froggy stick on, don't we?
Yeah, I was about to say, you've been wielding the froggy stick since, like, the beginning of the season.
It's like 2 hours in. My brain is not working.
You're forgetting to go talk to Garo.
Again, 2 hours in, my brain's not working. Alrighty. Looks like Box Boy is Valentina, which is, or well, one of the boxes is Valentina.
Also, Dathis, I saw that question about stream unboxing. All I'd be unboxing is a water filter and a 3060. Because new graphics card.
Hey look, it's Jerkbird. Everyone say hi to Jerkbird. I really wish they'd bring Valentina and Dodo back into a Mario game. They're one of those, like, boss fights that you just remember.
I feel that Valentina and Dodo would have worked well in a Mario and Luigi game as a boss fight.
Yeah, or even, like, Mario Odyssey.
I could see that working for Odyssey.
But I would like a new Mario Luigi game where Peach actually joins your party. That'd be great.
Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be getting another new Mario and Luigi game.
Why break
anytime soon or within any point of the future.
Why are you breaking my heart?
I mean, this will break your heart even more. The company that made the Mario and Luigi games for 3DS went bankrupt.
Yeah, I heard about that. Punchinello is not going to be a problem here. I think one more hit and he'll be done.
Yeah, one more hit.
A lot of bosses getting the Smithy treatment today. Well, it would have been one more hit, but then we got sandstormed. There we go. Alright, come on, give me a star. He's just getting up there in levels, though. That XP booster really helped. And no star.
I mean, you still have 2 spots left with Berdetta and Valentina.
Right.
I'd also like to announce a $14 donation from the Astropath, who, well, took my earlier comment quite literally, and the Astropath's comment was PG and kind. So thank you, Astropath, and of course also want to say thank you to anyone else who has donated. And if you are still considering donating, the donation link is there. Of course, we also have the link in the chat as well for NAMI.org, so you can see when you do put in your donation just what you're donating towards. And we do appreciate anyone and everyone who participates, whether it be by running or doing the commentary or any other capacity, and of course providing their donations towards the cause. Thank you, everybody.
Well, thank you to you, Diesel, for hosting for us. We really appreciate it.
It has been a pleasure. And I see we are now at 5 stars. Congratulations.
And that's the last card, too, that opens up the shop, too. Yeah. So, Mallow actually learned something that makes him useful. Besides starring, he learned Geno Whirl.
I mean, that would have been useful a while ago.
Yeah. Sad. He also, doesn't he know Geno Boost, though, too? No, he learned Geno, he learned Geno Boost. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. I don't remember who has Geno Whirl, but oh well. Yeah, if anyone didn't know, you can actually skip all those doors that have those little jumbo Koopas in it.
The heavy Troopa doors.
Might as well just take the fight, it'd be quicker than trying to run away. So, worst case scenario, if we do have to go to Keep, we only have to do 1 Bowser door, so that won't be so bad. Do you want to explain the Bowser doors, Sonny?
Well, I'm not sure if you have the rooms randomized within the Bowser doors, since I'm not 100% certain what your flag set looks like, but the Bowser doors in and of themselves are randomized even in the vanilla game, but the rooms stay static. You're going to have 2 sets with puzzles, you're going to have 2 sets with fights, and then you're going to have 2 sets with action, with platforming. But with the randomizer, you can actually set it up to where you can do 1 door, 2 door, 3 doors, 4 doors, all the way up to all 6 doors. And while doing the doors, you can also have the rooms randomize in and of themselves. So you can go from an action room to a Dr. Topper puzzle to a fight room. Hey, it's the last chest.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too hard. I mean, the magic here is high, but it'll be alright.
Physical attack's also kind of high.
Not as bad as the magic's gonna be, though, so I'm not worried. Plus, all my characters have like 140 HP, so it's great.
super great.
This is the Kulix battle theme, if anyone's not heard it before. It's amazing. They tried to do like an inspired by the Final Fantasy IV battle theme, so that's why it sounds familiar.
Actually, it is the Final Fantasy IV fight against the fiends.
I thought they edited it a little bit.
The instruments are different, but
Yeah.
otherwise it is the fight against the fiends.
Yeah, honestly, this box shouldn't last super long. We're doing crazy amounts of damage. It's gonna be great.
Very, very high damage right now.
Peach has 7 HP, which is scary. Oh, she has 1 HP.
And she's going to stick with 1 HP for right now.
Unless she gets hit by a flamestone.
Nah. She good.
Just to be safe.
So you can include QLX in the boss randomization, but this flag set does not have QLX included in the boss randomization. There are quite a few people that play in marathons that will add QLX in the boss randomization for the added surprise, but I understand why Raina here did not do that, because it is not a safe flag whatsoever. You can get QLX in this spot and it's abysmal.
I actually thought about it. I was very tempted to do it, but I'm like, no, they're gonna donate for the incentive. They've already met it, so I might as well just leave Kulix where Kulix is supposed to be. That way we don't get it in like a really low HP spot and it just dies really quickly. I want to make sure you guys actually enjoy the fight. My levels are looking real good right now.
Yeah, your health is looking good, your attack's looking good, like, everything's looking pretty good. There's another star piece, so you're at 6.
Yeah, I think I get to skip everything else now.
So you can go back to boost your tower and do the knife guy minigame.
Wonderful. I'm so glad we didn't have to do keep.
It's actually very nice that keep didn't have to be done.
Oh, wrong place. Ah, no, I don't want to do this. Can I, like, opt out of this? Apparently not. Well, y'all get to see an extra minigame that I tried to skip. I'm also really bad at this minigame.
I'm not used to the barrels going this slow.
Are they faster in vanilla?
No,
Okay, I am touching him. Where is my flower?
you're not close enough. I have been playing a hack of Super Mario RPG that the barrels are much faster in.
Is it Armageddon?
Yes.
I love Armageddon. I did a lot of the early testing for Armageddon. Yep, like I said, I'm bad at this minigame. Probably worse than the actual minecart. That's why I don't ever do this one.
I mean, to be fair, this minigame really doesn't matter at this point.
I mean, we got 1 extra FP from it. Oh, Lord.
You could probably just let go of the controller and let it play out and be fine.
Man, let's try to get some more flowers if we can. There's 2. Okay, I'm happy with 2. Oh, now we got 3.
Armageddon is a lot. So, difficulty increase, extra bosses.
Pokemon.
Yeah, extra bosses.
New spells for each character, so
Yep.
Peach actually gets like Holy and some other offensive spells. It's really...
You get to block magic attacks.
Weapons have elemental damage tied to them now.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a really good ROM hack. Like, if you want something challenging, definitely go play it. I think there's an easy mode for it that isn't as bad, but it's definitely enjoyable.
Just do not try to start off playing hard mode.
Yeah, hard mode will make you cry. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to Knife Guy and Great Guy up here. Unlock the Warp to Smithy, and then we'll go fight our secret boss, and then we'll be at the final boss.
I mean, I'd say fight Culex first, and then go for the Casino Warp.
Yeah, that's the plan. I didn't even look and see what color it was.
Hey, there's your frog coin.
Now I can leave, right?
Yep.
I mean, we don't even need to turn the frog. Should we turn the frog queen in? I don't think so.
I don't think it's necessary to do.
I thought I got stuck on that bomb for a second. And my controller's being silly again. Alright guys, who's ready for a secret boss?
Let's go, secret boss! Yay!
I think we're pretty much good on just about everything we need for it. I want to save our red essences for Smithy if possible. Which actually might go buy another one. Oh, we can actually turn this in. Well, okay then. Do we give Peach the super suit? What do you think? I don't think she's really taking magic damage. Oh, I need to sell something. Okay. I guess we can use the shiny stone to open the door and then actually... that way we'll be out of inventory, right? We should be good to go buy another red essence. I can sell the shiny stone now, right?
Yeah, after you've unlocked the door, you can sell it.
Okay, guys, let's see how this goes. This is Kulex. I'm glad that we got an attack before he actually did his mechanic, but okay.
I am matter. I am antimatter. I can see your past. I can see your future. I consume time, and I will consume you.
It's very edgelord, but it's okay. So we're gonna get rid of the fire crystal first because none of my characters except for Tino have resistance to fire. And then we'll get rid of blizzard so that way Bowser doesn't get murdered.
I mean, you do have to worry about the non-elemental attacks from the Earth Crystal,
Yeah, maybe,
as well as Sandstorm.
Maybe we should do Earth next. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying.
Yeah, you might have to use your red essences here.
I think we'll be okay. Maybe I should have put that super suit on, Peach. I'd really like them to wake up.
I mean, they won't wake up unless they get physical. Or 3 turns pass.
Of course. Hasn't 3 turns passed by now? is why we save, guys.
Yup.
And while we are in the Kulex fight, I would like to say, for those of you who are interested in the Final Fantasy V Career Day Randomizer bid war coming up, that will be closing as soon as Raina enters the final boss. So you have just a little while yet to get those donations in. Don't want to miss it. That bid war, of course, is for naming the various characters that will be run. So please go ahead, so that Alistair has some interesting things to put into the naming fields.
What?
Wind Crystal has a lot of physical defense.
Oh, good lord. I don't have a way to beat it. Oh, good lord. Anyone else scared? I'm pretty scared here. So, beating Kulex won't get rid of the crystals, right?
Beating Culex will get rid of the crystals after he dies, but it'll be on the crystals next turn that they pop.
Okay. So I'll beat the 3 that I don't have high defense, and then hope for the best with the one that does, I guess. This is gonna be a slog, guys.
I mean, the only recommendation I could make was looking for Power Blasts and Crystallines for this.
Yeah, but I figured, you know, they already have buff defense with their gear, so it should be alright.
I mean, but not everybody has the buffed attack power.
Yeah, the sleep is what honestly made it start really bad.
Yeah.
I enjoy that blast mess. Thank you, Peach. So, Culex really isn't normally that bad because in vanilla there's an item called a safety ring that prevents most status element, or I think it's all status elements, and it also reduces the amount of elemental damage you take. We didn't find a safety ring. And even if we did, it may have not had the same elemental resist that and status resist the vanilla one does. So we'll have to see how this goes. Oh, wow. Okay. Do you know how much...
This is a slog.
How much is the vanilla crystal HP?
Well, I'm taking a look. The wiki says 2,500 for the fire crystal, 1,800 for the water crystal.
So fire should be dead soon-ish. It gets a lot easier once you start taking the crystals down. It just takes a minute.
Yeah.
Wind is 800, but Earth is 3,200.
I think Culex himself is 4096.
Yes, actually, yes.
Because that was the max HP that they wanted to give an enemy. Outside of Smithy, of course, with Smithy being the final boss, it kind of makes sense.
Sorry, we have decently good elemental resist, so I'm not super concerned. I'm just worried about if he uses that aura or that light flash again. And Boulder's kind of annoying. in. There we go. Oh, Lord.
Yep.
It's like we're stuck here again for a bit, guys.
One thing I tend to do with the QLEX fight, personally, is I'll try to come in with like 3 to 4 rock candies, just to be able to get rid of, hopefully, the wind crystal.
Yeah, I don't think we have rock candies available, though. Did we see any?
I'm pretty sure there were some in one of the shops.
I don't have the gold for it, though. That's the problem. Oh, and Corona is like shredding Peach right now.
Yeah, I think it was a mole shop, Tybalt.
This might be a wipe, guys.
Alright. Get ready to etch a mark in the wall for the wipe counter.
So what happens if we can't beat Kulaks? Yep, there we go.
Well, that's why I'm suggesting popping your red essences at the start.
Yeah.
So that way you don't have to worry about the status ailments. Like, yes, it's going to make the,
Smithy fight harder, but I think I'll be okay.
The other option is you can go back to Moleville and check to see how much the rock candies are.
Yeah, okay.
So while we're considering what the strategy is going to be for Kulex, I would like to go ahead and thank Current for a $20 donation. Grant says, "Hello everyone. I got potentially really good news in regards to a job opportunity, so I wanted to share the love. Also, I can't resist when Sony's doing SMRPG comms. Good luck and have fun." And thank you, Current. And of course, thank you for everyone else who is watching, participating, and otherwise contributing their time, talents to our cause and to the community. We appreciate you all.
Yeah, much appreciated, Current. Yeah, I don't remember off the top of my head which shop it was in, but the Power Blast will definitely help because that'll cause your rock candies to start dealing 300 instead of 200.
Yeah, I am concerned about that. I don't remember where they are. Oh, thanks for the room key. Appreciate it. There's
Well, there's
fire
firebombs.
Are any of
Was
these...
it?
None of those are... There's safety ring and badge. Safety ring's still pretty good, but doesn't protect against sleep.
And not usable by Toadstool.
Of course.
I think that they might have been in Roast Town, actually.
Let's go look. Sorry guys, I know I wasn't gung-ho about being ready for the final boss, but Kulaks is frustrating. Still don't have the money for it. I have one. Yeah, one's not gonna cut it, right?
What you could do, as risky as it's going to sound, is go ahead and sell off one of your power blasts, or two of them, potentially, or one of your red essences, or two of them.
I think...
Oh, you would have to sell off all three.
I think we can do Smithy without. I've done Smithy without power resistance. I think we'll be okay.
Yeah.
I want to beat Kolix for you. I think I beat Kulix at the last run, or maybe... No, I think we failed against Kulix at the last one. The last time I ran this on the... No, we beat Kulix but failed at Smithy. That's what it was. So, we'll see how this goes.
Go Power Blast.
Kulix, I don't think you can be matter and antimatter at the same time. I don't think that's how that works. Come on, freebies. Do you want to explain the freebie system while we're doing this, Sonny?
Okay, freebies. In and of themselves, they actually make a copy of the item that you're using and put it back into your inventory. But some items have a lower chance of being freebie than other items. Rock candies are one of these such items that has a lower chance of being freebie. Red essences are another case. Normally, a freebie happens approximately 1 in 4. But with the case of rock candies as well as... Well, there's one freebie. With rock candies as well as red essences, it's a 1 in 8. So 25% chance normally, 12.5% chance on rock candies and red essences specifically. I think Cara Colas are in the 12.5% chance as well.
I'm just gonna say, this is gonna be much easier now that that sleep one's gone.
Mm-hmm. There's something to be said about just going with the Chuck Rock Candy strat.
2 freebies, Marathon Luck. I guess it felt bad for how bad that last fight was.
So that should be 1,400 on the Fire Crystal so far. So the Fire Crystal should go down relatively quickly.
Yeah, I mean, they all should go down quickly, because the one that had high physical defense is dead, so... we should be good to take him out.
Yeah, and you no longer have sleep to worry about.
Oh, I probably should have healed with Bowser. Oh, and there's Corona. That's bad. See, Corona, this spell, it's just like the coronavirus in real life. It's terrible. Sorry, bad joke was made.
Bad joke, but one I can agree with.
Oh, that
nice
lucky miss.
on Dark Star.
This is why I love Peach. Okay, I feel like Fire Crystal should be dead by now.
I think Fire Crystal's about to go down.
Okay, is there any questions in chat or anything while we're doing this?
There haven't been any.
What about you, Diesel? You have anything to talk about?
Well, would like to go ahead and remind folks who may have been tuning in to, or who are tuning in to hopefully catch Final Fantasy V, which will be coming up shortly, that you do still have opportunities to get your bid wars in, or your bid war bids in, so that you can select the names that Alistair will be putting in for the various characters that Alistair will be playing. And there is still a bid war going on for It'll Do 2 Randomizer for the outfit selection. Currently, the swimwear is still the top pick, but that can be changed with your donations. And of course, we are still and will be all this weekend raising money for NAMI, the National Alliance on Mental Illness. And NAMI is offered in thousands of communities across the United States through state NAMI organizations and NAMI affiliates. Their education programs ensure hundreds of thousands of families, individuals, and educators get the support and information they need. In addition, NAMI hosts support groups for both those with mental illness and their caregivers so that no one is alone in their mental health journey. And if you'd like more information, please go visit NAMI.org and you can get more information and learn just what we are working towards today and the rest of this weekend. And Nightbot right there has dropped in the donations link, donations.randomania.net, so that you can make your contribution and we can all work together to help socially, communally, and with the grace and dignity it deserves, address mental illness, whether it affects us directly or those we love, or both. Thank you for all your support, everyone, and let's keep it up.
Hey, Raina.
Yes, sir.
I would switch over to doing damage to QLEX.
Why?
Just in case the crystals come back after you kill them while QLEX is still up, because I don't remember if they do.
Oh, yeah, okay. I think they do that. Oh, I should have group hugged. Oopsie. But yeah, now that we got 3 of the 4 crystals gone, we should be pretty decent. Kulix's physical attacks are like really bad, especially on Peach. But I think we should be okay.
Well, not just Peach, but Gino as well, because Gino has next to no physical defense.
I feel like my whole party has no physical defense, let's just be honest.
No, your party has quite a bit of physical defense, but Gino doesn't because the super suit didn't give any physical. Like, Bowser's probably got the highest physical defense because of the attack scarf.
Well, that's annoying because, you know, usually Darkstar doesn't do that much damage. At least it hasn't all game, but we'll see.
Well, you were feared.
Yeah. It's the only reason I wanted to get rid of the crystal, because it keeps fearing, but it's alright. So Kulix, it's in vanilla, it's a little more safe, and like you don't have to really worry about the if you don't have it. I cannot speak English today. I'm sorry. You don't have to worry about if you don't have like sleep protection and things like that, because you have the vanilla accessories that give that. But in the randomizer, it makes it look a lot more scarier than it needs to be. See, this is why I wanted to put Super Suit on Peach, but I don't think it's gonna be that helpful if I do. Because Smitty's all physical, right?
Yeah, Smithy's mainly physical. Like, the only real magic that you have to worry about is really with Mage Head.
And honestly, Mage Head is kind of what we want, because we can deal extra damage with against Mage Head.
Yep, because it has next to no defense.
Okay, so he's at like 1,000 HP. We should have this in the bag. Just to be safe, we'll heal ourselves with a rope, or give us more FP. I did not mean to do that, I meant to heal. I'm just making all kinds of mistakes, aren't I, guys? Sophia is a really annoying status element just because it basically lowers all your stats when you're affected by it. Which is why Darkstar was hitting so hard, and Darkstar is gonna hit hard again. Anyone but Bowser, please. Or dismiss, that works too.
I was about to say, or it can be a whiff. But yeah, the way that fear works is it lowers all of your stats by 50%.
And I know Peach has immunity to fear right now, but I don't think anyone else does.
No.
Oh lord, that's not good. And Earth Crystal's gonna continue to be Earth Crystal, because why not?
I mean, it could be like one of the races that I had where the Earth Crystal didn't do fear with Sandstorm, but instead Scarecrowed.
Oh lord, that would be bad for my team. I'm very weak on magic right now. Like, Peach has good magic, but Gino's spell selection's bad. Okay, and there we go. Now we just gotta finish off the crystal and we win.
I mean, just wait for it. You win.
485 XP, that's really? I'm not even gonna dignify that with what that spell name was.
But yeah, the 3-rock candy strat to take out the Earth Crystal, or not the Earth Crystal, the Wind Crystal, after boosting the party with a Power Blast is a very, very useful strat, especially if you have no resistance to the sleep status ailment.
Free Jinx spell.
Only equipable by Bowser.
Which is a lot worse than the attack scarf.
I wouldn't entirely say that. Okay, now I would say that.
Told you. Okay, I don't know if I need to get more pick-me-ups or not.
Check your inventory, see how many you got. You should be good.
Eh. Aren't they right here anyway?
Yes, Mallow is most definitely the Edward of SMRPG.
Hey, don't be hating on Edward. We like Edward here. Mallow can equip the Jinx spell.
I mean, are you really going to use Mallow, though?
What do you think? I would like to get more pick-me-ups just to be safe. Where did we get those?
Tadpole Pond.
You know, we never did check the... Did we ever get the shed key? We never did check the equips there. Maybe they'll have better armor.
I think you're going to be fine.
Alright, I'll just go and stop worrying.
Because you're going to have Power Blasts, or you'll have Power Blast. Like, the only thing you have to worry about is the head that takes reduced damage that I refer to as Safe Head.
Yeah. Well, levels are pretty good though too, so that should be okay. So anyone who doesn't know, vanilla level cap is 30.
Rando level cap is 30 as well.
Yeah. I shouldn't have worded it that way, my bad. Okay, and
I mean,
it's this one, right?
yeah. I mean, the way that we can put it is base SMRPG level cap is 30.
Now, I know like ROM hacks like Armageddon will raise that to 50, but 30 is really all you need. Vanilla is really not a hard game. Like, some of the fights are a little frustrating, like Uritovich can be frustrating. Axum Rangers can be frustrating. Oh, we didn't get to show off Axum Rangers, I'm sad. But for the most part, the game is pretty enjoyable, especially if you're just now getting into RPGs. When my friends are like, well, what RPG should I show my kids? I'm like, you should definitely do SMRPG, because it's going to be a lot easier. I think that XP booster on Peach was a good idea.
Oh, yeah. But now it is time to go into Great Guy's Casino and put that bright card to use, as the bright card is ultimately what allows the warp to Smithy to be done. So this is the final boss. This fight is going to be split into 2 phases, though, and I am going to be quiet and let Raina concentrate. But before I do that, I am going to make a note that if you boost in phase 1, it does carry over to phase 2.
Right, I was just worried about Shredder.
Shredder doesn't happen until phase 2, and that's only with the one head.
Okay. So, I mean, you don't actually have to be quiet. Like, it would actually be better if you talk, because, you know, then I don't have to be so... I want to have a bunch of dead air and be nervous about that. So, yeah, feel free to talk about the fight if you want to go.
I was also going to let Diesel get the plugin for the FF5 incentives,
Right.
as well as any other plugs, because that is coming up right after this.
This is true.
Okay, yes, indeed. The FF5, the Final Fantasy V Career Day incentives will be closing at the beginning of the final boss fight, which will be coming up here shortly. So they are for the character names. We have Ferris, we have Gala for Kryl, and Lena will be closing. And then as we begin the Final Fantasy V randomizer, will be closing Bart's character name as well. Currently, we do have Ferris. Ferris's name is being led by, let's see, hold on a moment, I just switched the wrong button. Looks like, I guess that would be gender. And then we have, let's see, Gale Kryl. Let's see, well, Lena is Yuna so far, and yeah, I'm actually not sure which one. It looks like we have a tiebreaker here for Gala from Cryon, perhaps. So, yeah, get your donations in if you would like to change those names for those characters. And it'll do too, also, still has the outfit selection bid war incentive in there. So go ahead and get those in so that we can make our decisions, please.
So I killed Sledge first, just because he will continue to make those little... I don't even remember what their names are, but those little shyster-looking robots. And with Sword Rain and Bowser's really bad magic defense, I just need to get rid of it as soon as possible. Now I can just focus on the smithy.
Yeah, with the smelters consistently making these shipers and them using Sword Rain on a very regular basis, it just leads to a massive amount of damage output per turn. On top of that, you're noticing that Smithy is using Meteor Swarm, which is hitting Bowser for a ton of damage, and basically forcing a group hug every single turn.
Which, I mean, that's why I got the Royal Syrups anyway. I had planned for Bowser pretty much to heal the entire time. But luckily, I found that weapon for Gino, and then Peach has her great weapon too, so I think we're gonna be okay.
Now, Smithy's first form here has 2,000 HP. And then the second form has, I think, up to 10,000 in the randomizer.
Well, now we're going to phase 2. Hopefully it goes just as well as this one did.
Yep, so we are about to be entering the true final boss of the game, phase 2 Smithy, or Smithy who likes transforming.
If we're lucky, we'll get Mage Head a lot. I am kind of worried about Bowser surviving Mage Head, but I think he has enough HP to survive one round. And then we just gotta make sure we deal enough damage. Mage Head has reduced defense, so we can hit him really hard. Did we go through?
Meteor Swarm's gonna hurt Bowser again. It's gonna do another 135, but there's another head transformation. Box head is a-okay.
I mean, but status effects, though, that's what I'm worried about.
I mean, the worst you're gonna face is mute. Poison's a-okay. This head does come with a photosensitivity warning because of that flashing.
We should have warned that. I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah, I should have warned that as well. This is the Shredder head.
Annoying, because now we lose our attack boost.
But it's not really going to do any damage from the head in and of itself.
Oh, he's almost dead.
I mean, the only thing that he really can do at this point is recover.
Right, so get ready on time, though, because he's going to drop really soon. Yeah, he's going to drop, like, this round.
Yeah, he's going to drop, like, this round. Well, maybe.
Ew.
He may not drop this round.
I think I'll be okay.
It's going to depend upon Bowser's roll.
One more.
That's...
It's alright.
2 more attacks. I believe 2 more attacks anyway.
Oh, I wish I guarded that better, but okay. This should be the final hit. And that's time. Alrighty, guys, that was a fun run. How'd we do on time?
Looked like it was 3 hours, 32 minutes, and I think about 15, 16 seconds. weren't able to stop the timer right on time, but isn't that ballpark?
That's okay. I mean, not my best time, but no, it could be better. It could be worse.
Regardless, nicely done. Congratulations and GG. Ladies and gentlemen in chat, please get your GGs there. That was an awesome performance there by Raina, and of course, wouldn't be able to do it at all without support from wonderful commentary, Sonny.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Sonny. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Uh, I do want to give a quick thanks to Alicel because she reached out to me to help you out with commentary.
Thanks,
So,
Alicel. We love you.
as always, Ali, thank you so much. Love you, friend.
But now we get to see
And
Chicino turn to a doll. We're all sad now.
But yeah, really good run, Raina.
Thanks. I couldn't have done it without you. I think we just got. I think the Kulix fight was still a lot harder than actual Smithy was.
Yeah, QLEX, we had to definitely divert what your strategy originally was going to be.
Was that the only wipe we had all run?
Yeah, that was the only wipe you had throughout the entirety of the run was the one to QLEX.
Well, that nice. I'm proud of myself.
that by itself is quite the achievement. I agree.
Like, having run this randomizer for about 4 years, I can say without a doubt in my mind, deathless rando runs are really, really hard to do. One wipe rando runs are really hard, really hard to do as well, because more often than not, you go to test the waters, you end up getting it over your head and wipe a few times. Raina's performance was extremely good, and y'all should give her a follow.
Appreciate it.
I agree as well. And let's see. Oh, that has not been updated, but Raina, if let's see, we could get yeah, we do want to make sure that you get the credit for the follow or to get some follows. So is it just your chat name?
Yeah, it's Raina Skylar. So RAINASCYLAR.
SCYLAR, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, there we are. Indeed. So please give Raina a follow. Of course, our commentator as well. Sonny's provides some wonderful support as well throughout the run. And you folks who were participating through your donations and your kind words in chat were also most appreciated. Do love to see that and the support that we have. It's certainly made it a wonderful time for me, a great way to spend a Friday morning, and I hope that the rest of you have been able to spend it and enjoy it with us. And if you can continue to spend the day with us, we would love to have you around. We do have Final Fantasy V Career Day coming up in a few minutes. I see that Alistair and Rammstein are getting set up, so Alistair will be playing, Rammstein will be the commentary. And after that, after that one, we'll have Flannel Cat and Arborelia doing It'll Do 2 Randomizer. So stick around and we will get things going. Let's see. So Raina, do you have any other comments or words that you'd like to share with us as we are wrapping up?
Yeah, I would just like to say thank you all again for the opportunity to show you this wonderful randomizer. I hope everyone continues to watch the marathon. We have an extremely great group of people here for a really great goal as well. And, you know, if y'all need any help getting into the randomizer, feel free to DM me on Discord. I'm in both the Randomania Discord and in the Super Mario RPG Randomizer Discord. I'm more than happy to help.
And somewhere in here, I do have the list for. Oh yes, here we are, the big list. It's list for the list of all the randomizers. The Super Mario RPG randomizer is on that list. You can go check them out, and also you are welcome to check out all the other randomizers. They will, I believe, everyone that is on our marathon this weekend is on that list as well. It's be a great way to get into the communities, even if you're not a player. Being a fan is an awesome way to be able to showcase your love for the game as well, and to help support and promote the runners as they do the things such as this charity marathon. Speaking of charities, we do want to make one more pitch for NAMI and for the donation drive that we are working towards this weekend. We are supporting the National Alliance on Mental Illness. This is an organization that is it's a grassroots organization that is at work throughout the nation in 49 states and thousands of communities throughout the United States. Its goal is to help shape public policy for people with mental illness and their families, and to provide volunteers with the resources, the skills they need in order to help support the persons in your community, whether it's yourself or those you love who are living with mental illness, so that it can be something that they work with but are not controlled by. And also to help eliminate the stigma that surrounds mental illness, and to uh, promote the benefit of society, well-being of society in general, by helping us learn to to grow and adapt and to thrive despite it, not necessarily because of it. We do, or we will be accepting your donations throughout the weekend for NAMI, and do hope that you continue to show your love for the cause, and of course, show your love for the runners and the folks who are part of this production. We would not be doing this here without you. And I do have the word now that we are almost ready to switch. So we'll be doing that shortly here. And if Raina or Sonny, you have any final words before we do that, this will be a good time.
Just everyone have a wonderful run. May RNG just bless all of you.
Enjoy the rest of the marathon, guys. Hopefully, everybody has some fantastic runs throughout all this, and make sure to give all the runners and commentators follows.
Indeed. It is all appreciated. All of your support is appreciated. And as I sign off, I'm going to say, everybody, thank you, stay safe, stay kind, and we'll see you on the other side of the next pipe check. Good day.